Hello YouTube, my name is Kian and welcome to Flying Orc. I play Dash here in our Wandering Isles campaign, and this evening the party's in planning mode as we plan a heist to rescue our old mentor from the executioner's grasp. Dash also goes on a date with a potential business partner and runs into an old acquaintance who previously stabbed him in the back. The session then ends with some very cryptic dreams. If you like deep role-playing Dungeons and Dragons games, this is the place for you. Hit subscribe and make sure to follow us on Twitch. We stream live every Wednesday. See you later.
Where we left off, things were a little different for you. Tones were changing and not changing. Your purple hue is not quite purple as it once was. What would you like to do?
So based on the description of the last session, it started with her arms, like her forearms, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
For what she could see. So based on that then, she's going to run to the bathroom in the bedroom and start scrubbing. She's going to try and scrub her skin clean as she feels she is unclean. This is not the skin hue she's used to. And like trying to get oil off your arms after fixing the lawnmower, just like scrub.
Sure. You scrub for several minutes, washing it in several different ways using soap and whatever. But unfortunately, no change. Those aspects are still there.
Oh, okay. Very deep breath. Her legs will fall below her. She's flat on the ground, looking at her arms and various different angles, trying to understand where does it stop, where does it begin, why is it on the same level as her skin. She doesn't believe it's there, but it's a reality she does not want to face.
Sure.
So she's gonna sit there on the damp floor of the bathroom, stay silent and just stare at her arms. She doesn't know how to process that.
You have, yeah, like it's not changing. If anything, it changed to be a little bit more pinkish from the scrubbing.
The abrasion of the scrubbing,
yeah, the abrasion, yeah. But other than that, there isn't really much of a difference from what you would expect.
Yeah, that's where she's going to be for the moment. Within herself, within the bathroom. Not accepting what is directly in front of her.
Okay.
Like
cool.
we tried spells last session, so
Sure.
that's all she's got.
That's all she's got. Other people. Who would like to go next?
I'm other people.
Okay, Dash, you are other people. I will allow it.
So Dash and Liz will be heading to the square beneath the palace where we know the edict announcement is to be given and where we suspect Remington is going to be executed or attempt to be executed. With the instruction from Boreal to try suss it out for anything that would be seen to be anti-magic, as in preventing magic being used.
Okay. So you're at the square with Lissa, right?
Yes, indeed.
So it is 7 p.m. I think, if I remember correctly. It was 7 p.m. I see that Fandry has been running the entire day because I was working on it. It was 7 p.m.
So 7:25 or so.
Yeah. 7:25 or so specifically. So the square itself, you can go various ways from the square. You can go down towards the markets, you can go towards the palace. It's right in front of the palace, like. But what they've now got that you see is kind of it's literally squared off. and inside is a staging area. The same beautiful tile work exists amongst the stone and stuff that used to be in the square, but it's just got 4 massive pillars that have like just various Palparothian symbology on it that surround this kind of, I don't know what to call it other than maybe a garden, but it's been squared off literally so people can come in and see what's going on. At the moment they're still sort of setting up. You can tell that there were construction crew here not too long ago that were still working on the staging area and stuff, and there's a massive stone kind of at the forefront of this huge platform, likely where the sacrifice will be done.
Like an altar piece kind of thing?
Sort of, yeah. Just really big. Could fit about two or three people on it. The platform itself is massive, though. It could fit dozens of people on it if they wanted to.
Yeah, okay. So just initially anyway, at just kind of a general glance, loved up couple walking around nonchalantly. At a casual glance, is there anything that would be seen to be protecting against magic, or anything like even trapdoors, anything like that? I would also be keeping an eye out for potentially like hidden entrances where they may bring people in from, if our assumption is correct, that they might be bringing Remington from the prison under the palace, that maybe there's a secret way there.
Okay. Start with an Arcana check, because that's for anti-magic and stuff.
Yeah, sure. I'm good at those. Yeah, absolutely. That's a 10. Tracks.
For trapdoors, your feature, remind me what it does. You may have to roll it in the chat there.
The feature Dungeon Delver have advantage on perception and intelligence checks to detect the presence of said trapdoors.
Okay, so perception and investigation. Interesting. I'll make you do a history check. No, okay. You can have perception check. Yeah.
Cool. That is a nat 20 for a 19.
Rogues, man. Right. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary, magical or anti-magical, in either way, shape, or form. You also can clearly tell, without entering the square too much, but by walking around it, unless you want to go into it, but there are guards in there, so I'm assuming you're avoiding it. But from where you are looking around, you feel you would know if there were a trapdoor anywhere there. There's not that you can tell. A hidden door, trapdoor, anything of that variety, not just trapdoor.
So no sign of anything magical currently, or
sure?
Anti-magical. Nothing that I can see anyway.
All right.
How about you?
So no. Oh, good question. Let's find out. Nope. I don't know. This is all different. I don't remember so much work being done on the square.
It's the mask of the city, it seems. Merrill said there was a booth. Would I be able to know where that was? And it was 100 feet away from the show, I guess.
It's not like a booth. It's like up on the one of the buildings. It's like a balcony thing. It's not like there's like booths for this. It's not like a theater show.
Yeah. Cool. Would I be able to see, so the balcony surrounding there, about 100 feet from the sacrificial altar kind of thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be over on the left side somewhere.
Okay. Okay, so looking at the balcony to the altar, about 100 feet, is there anything in terms of the line of sight from one to the other if I was to position myself kind of under the balcony, just loitering against the building?
There's kind of blockades there now that block you, but generally speaking, if you were up 20 feet, there wouldn't be anything blocking your line of sight,
Yeah. How about blocking the path? So let's say, just play it out a bit, Dash jumps down from the balcony, tries to make a beeline towards the altar.
There's a wall around the courtyard.
Cool. So how high is the wall?
It's only about 5 feet.
5 feet, so just vault over it kind of situation. In D&D terms, would it make it hard, difficult terrain? Would that be a fair thing to say?
It's not difficult terrain, no, it's just an obstacle.
Okay, cool.
Difficult terrain is more like if someone threw caltrops on the ground, or you're running through a jungle and it's just vines and off the beaten path, that kind of thing. This is more like an object in your way, an obstacle.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, cool. And from that, if I was to look left or right, is there other alleyways off, like within line of sight from the balcony? Like, could I look straight ahead at the altar here, and then if I was to turn left at a 45-degree angle or so, would there be another balcony the same to the right?
Not left, but right, yeah. Left is the palace, so when you have your back to this building. But on your right, there'll be another building, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I think I need a closer look.
There's a lot of guards in there.
How many guards?
Maybe 20.
20. Any decent cover?
Not really, because it's an open square. As far as the stage, you might be able to get under the staging area, but even then, it's not like stellar,
Okay, let's see. How dark is it?
7 o'clock in Falproth, so kind of like it's not even really sunset yet. I think Ireland during the summer.
Okay,
probably going to get sunset at about 10. Like, it's evening time, if that makes sense. Like, there's less people around, but it's still sunny.
Are the guards actively blocking people from going there, or is there some people going kind of to and fro?
Guards are actively blocking people from going there. In the sense, they look like they would. Let's put it that way. People aren't actively trying to get in there, but like the fact that you want to go in there is probably going to draw more attention than the fact that anyone else isn't. Like, it's nobody. Why would anyone want to be in there?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm thinking.
So that smell is?
The smoke rising. Let's see. I don't know what to do. I want to get closer, but it's this kind of a stupid risk to take. I'm confident in my stealth, but
I'll use my DM skills to help you here.
Hmm.
What is it you're trying to do?
Try to find out if there's anything that would prevent us using magic to rescue Remington in this general area, basically.
Okay. Let's assume you told that to Lissa, because then I can talk to you.
Yeah.
Does it have to be magic? I suppose it's probably easier, right?
It's easier, yes. I mean, the alternative is I run through a crowd of people, uncuff him, and try to run away with him again.
I'm going to assume the King's God will be here. So...
Presumably. Are they anti-magic enough?
Well, that would be the crisis response unit, right? They'll be here too.
Yeah. My idea is this. And I kind of gesture to the angles that Dash is measuring up. Staging area is there.
Right.
Alleyway over there.
Sure.
If we can do something to get Remington to quickly move from there to there without occupying any space in between, and then into a hidden compartment or something over there.
Yes.
That's as much as I got.
Well, how would we hide him? I mean, even if we did have a compartment, well, like, we can come back at 4 a.m. and dig a hole. That's not a problem, but, like, realistically...
Seal. The one that Ducky is currently in.
Right. That solves
So
the
we-
problem of Remington, but that does not solve the problem of you. And... Oh, wait, does she know that? Never mind. I can't remember, so I'm just gonna go with no. I mean...
Problem of me, hopefully, is not involved there. Well,
Let's discuss it. What are the risks? If we were to get to Remington, what are all of the problem factors?
the massive crowd, Kingsguard, crew. So there's no way to get to him here. We need to get him to us.
Is that possible? I mean, we've seen all sorts of magic with our friends, so I mean, is it not distinctly possible that one of them can just teleport and take him, or grab him, or push him into a hole, or...
What we need to do is avoid having any of us there. But I believe either Boreal or Eos would likely be able to get him from there to there, and one of the other of us could be ready with the seal to immediately get him in there, and then get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
If we're quick enough, it's a matter of, 6 seconds? Give or take?
What are the risks of... So assume we can get through the wall. I'm assuming that's not going to be a problem. It's a public execution where the whole city seems to be invited. So first come, first serve. Whatever. So we can get closer if we want to. We can also just act from up here, or both. But if we look at the stage, she looks up towards the top of the building that you guys were already kind of messing around with the balcony. Let's take a look. And she starts to climb the building and kind of gets up to the roof and sits.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow.
So if we map it out, I mean, the courtyard itself is something like 100 by 100 feet. It's a big square.
Yes.
Getting through a crowd unseen is both risky and, I guess, easy if nobody's looking for you.
I can get through a crowd unseen easy enough. But it's when action's required. So I can get within feet of Remington, I'm sure. What's the gap between what I'll call the execution table and where the nearest bit of crowd will be? Like 10, 15 feet?
Probably, I suppose. It's hard to
So
tell right now. There's a table, but there's no markings of where people will be. But
So
I mean, you
I
wouldn't
could
be
get
able
there.
to see if you were pressed against it, so presumably 10 feet.
Exactly. So I can get there without much difficulty whatsoever, and I believe Eos has the ability to turn one of us invisible if we need it.
Weirdly, I hope this isn't a specious question, but can Boreal fly?
Yes.
Couldn't he just glide in, do it, and
Yes.
glide out? What are they going to do?
Well, see him, shoot him. Then
With what? They mostly carry swords here. I mean, maybe
Quite
there's bow
willing
and
to-
arrows, but is he fast? I don't know.
He's as fast as I
What
can
if we wrap
run,
him
I
in metal?
presume.
Can he fly?
I don't know. But again, it's a very visible action where inevitably the guards will be chasing.
Yes, but if we can put him in the, like Remington in the bowl and get him away from there, maybe his magic comes back and we can release him and he gets us out of here.
Yes, but then we can't come back. That's my concern. I want to do it with as much plausible deniability as possible. If it can be made to look like Remington himself has simply escaped. They already know he's magical, so him using magic to get himself out of there is
Well, what about
whatever.
hats with him? Like, just throw a bunch of smoke and then in and out. No? Are they gonna
Again,
see
you're
through
drawing
the smoke?
attention.
Yes, but drawing attention in plain sight, but where they can't see you. Who can see through smoke?
Many can. That's our concern. I
Do you
can.
think we can commission
degree.
the ninth gate to help us here? Probably would be too much attention
Risk.
to them, but maybe
It's a bit risky, but it's possible.
we can organize an attack on the palace or some sort of distraction where the god has to leave, and then
Again, they're extreme actions. I want to avoid extreme. I wanted to make it look like it wasn't intentional. Like no outside forces had a hand in this. Because if it looks like outside forces had a hand in this, then that's effectively a declaration of war. If it's one magical being managed to orchestrate his own escape, then it's, someone in the guards made a mistake to give him that gap.
all right. I'm hearing a lot of what we can't do. What can we do?
I believe we can teleport him.
I mean, that seems like the easiest option then, no? This is
Exactly,
kind of just like looking down at the ground. What's the distance of teleport? Is there a limit? Can we just take him back to the bastion immediately?
I think... I don't really know. I'll need to speak to Eos and Boreal. I believe they have to see where they're putting them.
What do
But
we need
I don't
from
know.
here? We can go back and discuss this as a group.
I just needed to check if there's going to be any shields that would prevent the use of magic. Because if there is, then this is entirely redundant.
Yes, but I feel like we're the two people who shouldn't have come to check that. Anyone else could have used magic to test the shield, right?
Yes, we're the only ones that can come here and stand here out in the open safely.
Right. Okay. Tomorrow night, I think, after your date, we should test this and see if one of the magic users can perhaps, I don't know, just a small spell.
Mhm.
I don't know what the distance is of any magic or spells. I know from the Arcanum that there is distances, but perhaps someone stands on the other side of the walls way over there and we just do one magic thing across the courtyard from here to there.
That could work. I feel like everything seems like either 60 feet or 100 feet.
Yes, there's very specific rules to this. Very orchestrated, specific, and frustrating rules.
Yeah.
They seem specifically worded too. Anyway, I suppose we go back and we talk to them. We see what they've come up with, and I don't see anything magic nor anti-magic here. Just,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a factor that people in Poporoth even think about. I guess they do. We have crew, but maybe it isn't even set up yet. Like, maybe the morning of is the best time to try it, because
Maybe so.
presumably everything's ready to go by then, right?
Or maybe they're arrogant enough to presume no one would try this.
Yeah. I mean, it is the king. Who's going to risk, like, that level of treason? That's not just death for you, that's your family, anyone you know, your home. Like, they can make things disappear.
Yeah. Oh, well, my home already disappeared.
Yes. I
As far
imagine
as they're
that-
concerned, so's my family.
Yeah. But there are people in our party that are not so well hidden.
No, unfortunately not. That reminds me, I need to speak to Nessa. I need a paper trail.
It should be easy.
Should be.
Should be.
Alright. Let's get back.
Yes. They, I'd say they'll just head back.
Dash just slaps her on the ass as she starts walking.
She pulls out a knife. Say,
I feel like that's a requirement for any fella if your partner's walking in front of you.
Fair.
Gotta give him a little tap on the booty.
and they all pull that knife.
Yeah.
In the middle of it, like a big square investigating things, next to all the guards just like see slapping her, just like, okay.
So it's like, yeah, that tracks.
Just like,
It's like,
Right.
young lovers.
that we're just investigating all the things around.
To be fair, we're near the dogging corner anyway, so it's to be
Like-
expected.
So I'll try to remember. I think it's Adventure Time when Jake is like, "Your constant harassment of the female form makes me sick," or something like that. He just randomly says that to the king. Yeah, just like a guard. spits
Write
on
that
him.
down.
Write that down. Yeah, so they'll head back. I don't know how you announce yourselves as coming back because you're all in different rooms and doing whatever. So I'll leave it up to Dash to just tell people that he's back, but they're back.
Yeah, just just walk into the ninth gate. I'm back to everybody in the entire place.
3 people jump you.
You owe us money. I would specifically go looking for Boreal first.
Yeah. You look at Boreal and he's kind of got purple feathers. I'm just kidding.
I'm tucking Hatsu into bed.
Yeah. Rockabye Hatsu. On
Is he
the
okay?
treetop.
Does he have a fever?
He ate
Oh,
some
yeah,
shellfish.
something alright.
He ate some shellfish earlier. It's not feeling good.
That's just
Finally,
gonna be
it's not
every
Eldrin. Just as a note,
should
Mr.
really
Biz will be back.
invest in, like,
He's just feeling a little bit sick at the moment. We send our healing thoughts to him. He is going traveling next week or the week after, so it'll be a little bit till he's back, but he will be back.
Sick in a medical way, not the skateboarding Tony Hawk way.
What?
Or both.
I thought it was the Tony Hawk way.
Oh, damn, I was checking him.
This
It
is
was
far
all
worse.
in German. I didn't understand it. Yeah.
I thought I saw like just 900. I presume he just did a 900, and yeah.
I would joke about that being medical costs, but not in Germany.
Fact.
Okay. Boreal, no sign of anything magical or anti-magical at the moment, anyway.
Oh, wait, no sigils, no nothing?
Nothing visible. But Lissa made a point they might not be there until morning of, if they're going to. But also crew will be present.
That's alright. We can keep an eye on the situation.
What's the... Like, do we have the ability to teleport Remington?
Me? No. I believe Eos can teleport, though.
Cool. We need to work out some trigonometry then, because there is an angle where we could see Remington there and an alley there where we could get him from there to there and then into the seal, and then hot-footed from there.
Could be as simple as go invisible, drop the seal on him, fly away while invisible,
Be as simple as that.
polymorph him if we get somewhere safe. But there's a few ideas.
Polymorph?
Change his form, make him an animal.
Oh.
No one's gonna be looking for an escaped lizard.
Okay, that's cool.
Stick him in your pocket, you walk out.
And Eos can definitely do the invisible thing, so
It
Alright.
all depends on if he has a collar or not. If he has a collar, that'll stop magic.
if he has a collar, I think I could probably remove it if I can get close enough, but then I would have to be the one invisible. I could be invisible and carry the seal.
Yeah. Don't forget, my sister is on her way here. She will help plan. It is her strategy. The master planner.
Wonderful. We should go get Eos involved if we're going to be requesting her magic.
Might as well get Eldrin. Let Hatsu sleep. He seems a little shattered today.
Just give Hatsu a little pat on the head. Night night, buddy. Cool. I'll get Eldrin. You get Eos. We'll meet in my room, I guess.
Okay.
Cool. Let's go headlock Eldrin. Give him a nuggie.
Boy.
I won't actually. You're taller than me. I can't do that to you.
Not nice either, like, you know. Unwanted.
Yeah. Eldrin, meet in my room. See you there in 2 minutes.
Who else?
Dash is already gone.
I'm just like, oh God. I hope there's more coming. And I just stand near the door. I'm not going inside. I'm like, I'm waiting for other people to go. I'm like, what does he want?
Just hammering on Eos's door.
Tired. I'm waiting to go to bed.
I'm a bit busy.
We're having a meeting. Ash's room. 2 minutes.
I'm very busy.
Put your tits away. Let's go.
I don't know how to respond to that. I'm busy.
All right. Well, if you don't arrive, you're not going to be involved in the planning. So,
You've no idea how busy I am. You just hear like clambering around a bathroom and the sound of slushing water.
it doesn't help what I said either.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
all right. I'm walking away. 2 minutes.
Ciao.
Yep.
Off to Dash's room we go.
Off the Dash's room you go. My cat is just yelling at me.
Show cat.
If I pick her up, she'll kill me. But if she wants to be picked up at some
Did I
point,
stutter?
we'll show. Okay. Well, didn't know you wanted to end the session now, but for grievous injuries.
Well, you may die.
Have to sign the contract from The Hobbit. Cool. So you guys meet up in Dash's room for some reason. It's just Dash, Boreal, and Eldrin at the moment, as far as I know. And Alyssa.
Yep.
Maybe Dash's mom,
Go in.
just because.
Why not?
Go in.
And
Where's
Asuka,
yours?
whenever she arrives.
She's not yet.
Did you fetch Eos?
I called her. She said she's very, very busy and a lot of splashing sounds and stuff falling in the bathroom.
She probably is her best time, to be fair.
I called her, I warned her, and I'm not walking in on that, so
Fair
Did
enough.
she sound panicked?
it's Eos, of course she did.
Say hi.
But she knows where we are and what we're doing.
Are we doing this right now, or do you have 5 minutes?
We got 2 days.
Oh, okay. Well, this meeting, does it have to happen right now, or 5 minutes?
So we have 2 days to get this planned and organized. If you need
That was
5 minutes,
better.
go take 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll be back in 5.
He was killed on the way there.
Kidnapped by a shadow.
Well,
Yeah, I'm.
should I grab a couple of beers for you? Okay.
Why not?
I'll go grab a couple of beers while Eldrin's doing Eldrin things.
coded.
I'm gonna leave feathers all over Dash's room.
Funny enough, you wouldn't be the only one. Liz has definitely done that before.
I'm gonna go down and I'm going to knock on Eos' door.
Said I'm busy. Bang, boom, boom. Psh. Ah.
I just listening. I'm gonna kind of just close my eyes and listen very intensely through the door at what she's doing. In fact, I would like to make a roll for it if you want. I'm trying to just really focus on what she's doing to hear if I can tell what she's doing through the door. Like if she's brushing her arm, like you said, if she's doing things, I want to try and be able to tell what she's doing through the door by listening.
Yeah, this is new. I haven't had eavesdropping on a woman in the bathroom in this campaign, but let's give it a roll, sure.
There's a reason I decided just to go, yeah, okay, bye-bye.
Well, I guess we'll just roll for insight through the door.
It's made of wood. Pine.
Roll for sus.
Wow. Insight, you said?
Alvin's that kind of guy, I guess. Yeah, insight. Please.
That's not it.
Wow. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
At least he didn't say he was trying to peep through the hole, like the keyhole.
In this world, we call
I'm
them
not-
peeping Eldrins anyway. So.
Trying to. I can hear there's panic, and I'm concerned. It's not like it's anything. Oh my.
Dig up.
Yeah, dig up.
You listen to one of your
I
closest
just-
friends in the bathroom, and you're concerned. I believe that's where we're at.
And I just knock again, and before she answers, say, It's Eldrin. What's going on? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm good. How's your day?
Can I tell from her voice that she's not okay?
Make an essay check again.
Oh, I haven't
So
a
fine.
fucking iota.
And not 1 for 8. 2 insight checks in the highest level. That's crazy.
Could be a nice 20 for 19. You never know.
Yeah. Are you sure we're all having a big meeting up here? Really like you to be up.
Take notes. How was that? What? No. Take notes.
Do I hear her saying any of what she just said there, where she's like,
Does the
talking to
fucking
herself?
party hear? Take notes, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, my perception is real low. Didn't catch that.
Cracks.
I don't normally do 3 checks, but she's also being
Oh
additionally
no,
sus. Because,
I'm not going to do a check.
You're alright, because like Rory is playing her as incredibly obviously suspicious, so I'll give you 1 more check.
Oh god.
Double now one.
Imagine.
Triple net 1.
Okay, no, okay, fair.
There.
22.
Wow.
I mean, you came here and you were like, something's up, but then you were like, maybe it's just me. Nothing's really up. Nothing's going on. I think everything's fine. What was that? That's just as fuck. Like, that's kind of the journey that you went on.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe
Nobody's
everything's
ever
not
in the
okay.
bathroom this long, and suddenly you put on your guard uniform and you're like, go ahead, Counselor.
Is something wrong? You seem quite panicked and quite confused, and nobody's seen you since you've come back.
Yeah, so it's been like 2 hours. You hear in the distance from the bathroom. She's good hearing. Elvar. Big ears.
Okay. Okay, if there's something up, just let me know. I can
Wait.
help.
How good, as in good, are you at skin conditions?
Skin conditions. Well, if there's something medically wrong with you, I could maybe
Yes.
try and have a look.
Eldrin, come in, quick.
And then I realized like the door to the bedroom was not locked, and I'm like, "You sure?"
Yeah, quick.
All those
Okay.
stopping you? Just the door might have been locked.
I could have just walked in, but you know,
That tracks for
you,
D&D.
you gotta ask. You gotta get consent to walk into somewhere and stuff like that. You know. Yeah. So
do
I
what Dash
walk
does.
in. I turn and close the door behind me, and then I turn and I see her.
Yeah, you see Eos, damp, abrased arms, clothed mostly, except for the arms and now the legs.
Okay. So the arms, if I'm just pulling memory, from the disguise self, it didn't fully go back to the shade of purple, and I'm now seeing this, and from where you were rubbing, it's gone kind of a pinkish color. Is there any part of Eos that I see that didn't completely turn back, where it's still showing like human kind of form or color or shade, anything like that? Like, I'm trying to paint a full picture of what I see.
Yeah, my guess, as far as I'm aware, it started with the arms, but based on how she's going, it's the
Just
legs.
a few
This
small
might as well.
patches, just a few small patches, barely noticeable, just on the arms. It's just different shades, different hues that aren't going back to normal, that look like they did before she transformed, from her, like the illusion wore off of her disguise.
Yeah.
See this, Aldrin? And I'm scared it's gonna get to my legs. You see that? No, that's a freckle. Hang on.
Okay. Sit down.
Okay.
And
Can't tell anyone, okay?
I'm not gonna say a word.
Good,
But you just gotta relax. And next time when something's wrong, just say yes first time round. Okay? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just relax. And
Yeah, so chill.
yeah, good. And I would like to look at look at the parts of her arm. Are they covering the entire forearm, or are they tiny little splotches? Like how big are we talking?
It's
Like, am I investigating the whole forearm kind of thing, or is like just like a circle kind of patch?
like it's not what's it called? Is it called vitiligo? I'm just trying to find it here, just so I don't get the name wrong. But I think it's vitiligo. It's not like that.
Sounds right, yeah.
Where like you have two different tones of skin and stuff that are prominent. It's not like that. It's not as strong as that. It is just part of her skin has not returned to its normal hue of pinky purple happiness. It is in the Caucasian territory.
Okay.
But not necessarily like that far. It does look a little red and raw. As Io said, she is covered in abrasions. You would notice that as well. Yeah.
I tried removing the magic spell. It didn't work. And then I said, oh, look, just paint. Went to the
So what
bathroom.
happened?
It doesn't scrub off. She's
Okay.
scratching at it.
Okay, stop scratching it. You could make it worse, or maybe help it. I don't know, but it looks like you're irritating the skin.
Oh.
What we'll do, we'll just remain seated for a second. We're just going to calm down, and he just takes a breath, and as he like rubs his hands for a moment, he just says, "Light guide," as he casts guidance on himself.
Okay.
And then he would like to take a moment to do a medicine check on her, if possible.
Yeah, roll for medicine.
I don't think my D4 rolled.
Yeah,
Wow.
26.
A 26 even without the D4, but anyways.
Just roll D4 anyway. Might help.
Yeah.
Okay. 29.
Is that the highest roll of the campaign so far for a skill?
I'd be
Might
very.
be, yeah.
I think it is pinned somewhere that I'd asked Rano to pin it. I think back in the day that something really high up happened, but I don't know. Please don't bite me. I don't know.
Someone's stealth somewhere.
Yeah, like
Probably, yeah.
there is that stuff, but that's definitely really high. Definitely the highest medicine check.
Hell yeah.
You are, without a doubt, 100% sure that it's not physically a condition. It's a mental condition.
Okay.
There's a word for that I can't remember right now. I'm so tired.
I think it's
This
called a mental
is-
condition.
State of
I
mind.
feel like what you're trying to explain is like this is like a kind of thing of like when you're really stressed, you feel panicky, you feel anxiety, and it's like an effect on her body from like mental, not to say instability, but like she's tilted a bit.
Psychosomatic. It's a
He was
psychosomatic.
born tilted, brother.
Psychosomatic. Wow. Okay, that's a word.
Yeah. So it seems to be to you psychosomatic rather than a physical condition.
Okay.
I see chat is helping us. Thank you so much as well.
Thank you, chat. You're amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah. So like there's something going on with her that she's making this
I
happen.
could do it. Okay, so psychosomatic. Okay. Yeah. So I take a moment to reassure her that she will be fine. This is just a temporary thing, and she needs to just relax. And I'm gonna
Oh, no,
take a
what
moment.
is it? Come on, you brought Dash back from the dead. Please fix.
Yes. Okay. Let's have a conversation very quickly over
Please.
some tea. Okay. Conversations over tea are always better. I'm going to quickly turn to make a little bit of tea for her.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
I just turn around and say, "Would I allow that?" And I turn back around and I continue making the tea. And
You wouldn't.
we'll With time skip 30 seconds, kettle boils, I turn and go, now. Because we have kettles in Palprot, you know? Nowhere else does. And I give her some tea. I say, now, you're not dying.
Okay.
And magic, I'm sure, works completely fine. And you're not sick, okay? Sometimes what can happen is when going through periods of very high and intense stress or anxious periods of time, person's body and mind work differently, act differently, and do different things. So pretty much what I'm telling you is you're just highly stressed right now. And there's a lot going on. And this is taking a small toll on your skin right now. Because you've tried to release magic and let go of it. Your body wasn't fully able to let go of it simply because you're just very stressed right now. It happens.
Right. But is the medicine in this tea?
It is, in a way, yeah. It is in a way in this tea. The tea will relax you. Sitting back, relaxing. That is the tea. That is the medicine. That is the remedy for this. You fortifying your mental strength, your mental state, that will aid this. That is the cure. That is the medicine for this. Strong mind, strong heart, strong body.
But Aldrin, why is my skin doing this?
Stress.
Chronic stress can cause a neck ache. It can cause me maybe not to be able to rest very well that day, or my left leg keeps bouncing.
Yeah.
Surely my skin refusing to change back to its correct umbraven color. Stress.
The things you've just mentioned to me are causes from stress. Like you said, neck pain. Your neck has not been damaged from any impact. It's simply from stress. It's tightening of the muscles due to something in the mind. It's a mental, psychosomatic. It's within the brain. It's your mental fortitude, just slightly cracked and tilted a bit. We remedy that. Muscles loosen up, relax. Your pain in your neck is gone. Same with the knee jumping. It's anxiety. Your leg doesn't naturally bounce and tap around and feel on edge. It's, again, mental, psychosomatic. Same with your skin. Same thing. Do you ever think that your skin sometimes feels more oily or less oily than other times, or dry? Yeah, that's fine. But this can also happen, again, due to stress. It's all about how your body reacts, what we put into our body, what we get out of our body, how we use and abuse our bodies. If we put our bodies through too much, it'll react differently. Same with our minds. If we put our minds through too much stress without taking care of it, the body's not going to be able to keep up. If our bodies were to be 50% of our whole entire being and our minds to be the 50 other percent, our brain can't be 75 and our body's 25. And of course, the reverse. Your body is doing too much right now for your mind to keep you together. So it's taking a tiny little toll, and I hold up her arm and say, and this is the result of that. We just need to keep you level-headed, 50-50, all tip-top shape. You look normal. You look fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
But I am worried about it.
And honestly, from someone who has, like you said, literally brought someone back from the dead, I'm telling you that I won't let anything happen to you that I can't fix. So don't worry about it. Like I said, journal is something that helped me gain a lot of mental fortitude for myself. I implore you to do the same.
Just gulps down the rest of her tea.
Now, come on.
Let's go get a journal.
we can think about all of this, and you can write down. You can never show anyone your journal, or you can show anyone your journal, whoever you feel and trust and whatever. But I think right now we can go and figure out if Dash is going on this day tomorrow.
How long of relaxation until this fixes itself?
It's different for everyone. How fast did it feel for you for me to be more relaxed?
About 2.5 minutes.
Wasn't really that quick. It was weeks of journaling. So
Oh, I thought you meant the cup of tea.
Oh well, yeah, okay, that was quite quick. But no, for me to seem a lot more sure of myself, how long did that switch?
Oh, Eldrin, I mean, oof,
Again,
I say.
It's different for everyone.
Weeks.
You might wake up in the morning after a stellar night's sleep and you could be fine. You might not get a good night's sleep and you wake up and it might slightly look different again, and that is not something to worry about. It's because part of the process is breaking yourself down to build yourself back up. Sometimes I'm looking at Keen. Shut up, you. Sometimes.
Where'd you get that one from, Kyle?
Yeah, I definitely didn't get that off a text from Keen today. And that's the thing, Eos. You have to just sometimes focus on yourself and be able to move past the things that are bothering you. And yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Don't worry about it is a very interesting phrase to use to me right now. Fine, let's go do this silly meeting. I'm sure it's something silly. And I need to dry myself off. I'm gonna probably cast pneumonia on myself eventually at this rate.
You can do that.
No, I don't want to either.
Don't, because I don't want to be curing pneumonia on people. Look,
I'll meet you outside in 3 minutes.
It's fine. Like I said, it's psychosomatic. You are going to be fine. You're just tilted. You're just stressed.
I've been tilted since the day I was born.
More so tilted than usual.
Thanks. She goes off to the bathroom.
As I'm walking out, I'm like, "You're welcome," and I just keep walking out the door.
Finger of death.
Yeah, 100%. Write that down. Get that level 12, don't I? Yes.
Eldrin, as you rejoin the room, you find that Asuka has joined them. And is preparing to plan.
Cool.
We'll assume the greetings have fast, Boreal. She's just waiting for everyone to kind of regroup so we can figure out what needs to happen, what information you have, and what can be done.
You want to TLDR the conversation we had in Discord just there?
No. Just wait for everybody.
Cool.
All gaming must happen in the game.
Correct, Mundo. Eos is there.
Okay. ES rejoins.
Oh,
Finally.
Cool.
Eldrin,
Yeah.
you said 5 minutes. It's been 10. Not impressed.
We had a cup of tea.
I'm not
I've
at
had
time.
3
You are
beers.
forgiven.
I have Eos. Say,
Wonderful. You all good, Eos?
she's
So
fine.
good.
See? She's
Wonderful.
just had tea.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oriel has a plan.
I don't have a
Well,
plan.
we have. So,
I was thinking there's several different plans that we can go down. But obviously I'm not a master planner like Asuka here. I am not the whole team. So we have plenty of choices. We can change and whatever else. But there's, I think, 5 plans I've come up with. All basics.
Simple, keep it
Okay.
quick.
5 is pretty good.
So, depending on the situation or circumstances, we can go invisible, fly in, grab him, fly out. If he has a collar, we pick it, we visible him, teleport in, we can use polymorph, or we can say cause a diversion. And use the chaos to get him out. Like I said, basics of a plan, not an actual plan.
I think the
Okay.
simple version of fly in, get him out. If we can get him into the seal with you invisible,
Where's Ducky gonna go?
we could maybe park Ducky in the stables for a day.
He doesn't like strangers.
Put him in your room.
But
2 cramped.
yeah.
Oh.
We'll,
So it's only for a few hours.
we could bring him on the ship, and he's comfortable on the ship with somebody, maybe.
either way, Ducky having a little bit of discomfort for a day versus saving Remington, you know.
Pretty equal level.
I just turn to her and
Either way.
I just say, he won't be uncomfortable. We'll work on that. Don't worry. It's fine.
Ducky's resilient. But yes, how many beings can you make invisible at once?
1. I really have to concentrate on it.
1. Okay. So
If I try to push it too hard, I get a headache. Could turn to something else.
Concentrating on magic is awful.
It's thank you, Boreal. Thank you.
I always tried so hard to keep a spell going. I had a nosebleed for like an hour.
You too.
Mm-hmm.
They told me it's an iron deficiency.
Some doctors don't know what they're talking about.
So I think from what myself and Alyssa could gather, there's currently no anti-magic mechanisms in the area
How did you find that out?
by the absence of anti-magic mechanisms in the area.
Did you try casting magic in the area?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Didn't work because I can't cast magic.
Answers my question before answers. Anyways, okay.
So wait, the answer to that is not definite.
No,
Correct.
because
If you
I was
want
about
definite
that.
answers in these situations, you're never going to get them.
No, we need a definite answer.
Definite
Because-
answers, I'm definitely unsure. Currently, there's nothing. but-
Asuka, you have a master's in this. The palace, the guards, the execution. Do you have any in-depth knowledge? Ideas?
Well, it's a normal palace, so Remington is likely being held in the prison and will be brought out like any normal execution. They've changed some things. I'm not sure why. This isn't how normal executions go, but maybe because this is a higher profile. Bigger deal. They're trying to send a different message. Realistically, if we want to do this, there's going to be risk. I don't think we can do this without risk.
No guaranteed risk.
Just
Okay.
the problem is that the gamble is lives, not, prison. Caught saving him is, well, you end up in his place with him.
Being born is a death sentence for me anyway, so
It's also true.
why not do something courageous with it?
Do you think you can carry him?
Certainly try. If I can't, I can change his form. I assume he'd be willing to do whatever it takes to escape.
Okay. So we get you in, you attempt to carry him. If it doesn't work, you change his form to something smaller and leave?
Yep.
Or if you get in, put him in the seal first, and then you could definitely carry the seal.
That requires time.
That
You need to
requires
present
time.
the seal to the being needs to accept the seal, or if they go in it and unaccepting it, it's horrifying and could disturb the person for the rest of their existence.
Yeah, but I imagine if Boreal is there, we can communicate quite quickly with Remington to
Didn't
Get
he
in.
help make the seal? He would easily know what it is and know it's a trance.
One would hope.
Like, how long does it take to go into the seal?
A second or so typically for Ducky, but he's quite happy with it.
Then it should be fine.
Or Ducky seeing horrific things beyond their imagination every time they go in there.
Nah.
Asuka. Really?
No.
You always have to think of all of the outcomes.
You don't have to tell everyone the outcomes.
So Boreal going in, either putting him in the seal or turning him into something smaller and then leaving. That's an option. Do we have other options?
me doing the same thing, except on the ground.
You're gonna fly in on the ground and put him in the seal?
Well, that's what I mean by on the ground. I won't be flying.
Is there places for archers? Do we know there's going to be archers? Is there people who can throw lances or spears? I'm
Assume there will be.
Boreal's risk.
If this is that high profile,
That's-
they'll probably be on the rooftops surrounding the courtyard rather than in the courtyard itself, so that they have better vantage. That's where the snipers
Mhm.
usually go.
Okay.
So you go in on
And again,
foot
that's
and just, what, climb up on the stage and...
basically, yeah. Again, that would require invisibility.
What if you are the executioner, though? Someone could find executioner having lunch and put on his clothes.
Then as the executioner, refuse to execute the prisoner in front of the king and get shot?
No, you time it. When you're going to do the execution with the... I don't know what he's going to use. Something to cut off the person's head. Boreal swoops in.
It's a possibility. Sure, if we can identify who the executioner is and get me in their place. But also, I am expected to be observing it. Remember, I have an invitation to be in the balcony overlooking it with some of Halperat's nobles.
Is that really that important?
Appearance is everything here. You've seen how it is. Looks are very important. My absence will be noted, particularly when I've already given my word I would be there.
You could have shellfish poisoning.
I could make excuses. It's just a factor to consider.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Could also simply pose as a guard and be near to Remington.
They wouldn't let normal guard up there. You'd have to get into the palace to get a king's guard disguise and then actually make it out there without being noticed. Who knows what level of attention they're paying to their staff? I mean, they're expecting something to happen, right?
Should be if they're any good at their job.
So right now, well, they're the best. So right now, get Boreal in through flight, get Dash in through invisibility, take a disguise as the executioner.
Add one more invisible Boreal flying.
Can you do that, Boreal?
I can't make myself invisible. I wouldn't need your help.
You can. While he flies.
How long does the invisibility last?
Before I really get a headache and start panicking, an hour max.
There should be
Right.
plenty of time to
Can
fly in, grab him, fly out.
Can any of the other magic users make anyone invisible? Can we make Remington invisible and just get him out?
Remington himself has a lot of power. Much more power than any of us.
I'm going to assume if he could use it, he would have.
That is my biggest concern. I think he might have one of the collars on.
Then how did he communicate with you in the book?
I don't know. But my messages to him failed.
It could have been when they were fitting it, maybe. I can't make anyone invisible,
Can you
unfortunately.
do? In the least insulting way possible.
Are you sick?
No. I have perfect health and always have. Never even had a cold.
Cool. I guess I could probably. I'd probably maybe something that could be useful is I can hold a person magically. I don't know if it's useful, but
Like,
we could
you
maybe
can embrace them?
hold. No, kind of like
Just puts his arms down.
paralyzed.
you
More
can
or
paralyze a
less.
person.
They would obviously know that it's happening. So if I was to do it, for example, to the executioner, which sounds like a great idea, there's nothing stopping them from shouting that something's wrong, which would alert a lot of people in the area. Yes, could buy a little bit of time, but yeah, realistically, there's not a huge amount that I would be able to do from range. It's more or less up close kind of stuff I would need to be.
I know Boreal can fly without making a sound. We've done this since we were kids. So making him invisible means he can't be seen or heard. And if you can hold the executioner, we might have an extra window in case things do go wrong. I mean, a hybrid of all of these plans seems to be a winning combination.
There's another thing I can do, but it is incredibly risky because it is quite visual. I can, if Remington is within 90 feet or so of me, I can point at him and move him to a different space. But
Can you do that while keeping my brother invisible?
yes, it doesn't mechanically for chat and anyone. It does not require concentration.
Okay.
But
So,
the problem is, it is quite visual. The person gets surrounded by sand and the stars, and then whoop, and then they arrive somewhere. Whoop.
And does that work if he's wearing one of those collars?
I don't know, because I'm not too sure if that collar only affects him specifically or other people trying to cast upon him. Does it like neutralize the actual target? Is it something we don't know?
That could explain the lack of anti-magic in the area. Why would you need it if the entity was anti-magic?
If this color's so amazing, yeah. It would explain many things.
so we probably need to err on the side of caution, try to get close enough to get that collar off. So we're
How guarded is the square right now?
not really. There's guards about 20 or so within the area where the presumed execution will take place.
Is your magic all on the spot, or can any of you, like, put something somewhere and it'll activate later? Like, you mentioned this seal. Can we just put it where his head's going to be and he just... They're not going to know how it works.
It's not a bad shout.
Big is the seal again? Kian asks, because Kian can't remember.
Eos presents a coffee jar sized thing.
What type of coffee jar?
Fair enough.
Lavazza,
Mason jar?
not a sponsor.
Could be.
Could we just make it canonically a mason jar, just clip it open and...
Mechanical, actually. Yeah. I like the idea that Dash also just does that and gets sucked into it. A horse just comes flying out.
How should I choose you?
Chat is telling you, Eos, that the invisibility spell is not concentration.
It is, according to this, in both D&D Beyond, so maybe it's different into 24 edition.
Quick peek for you.
Indeed.
I do have the spell, by the way. It's just I don't have it prepared.
I have multiple spells that are not prepared, and it's sad.
Because it takes a week
I'm
for
just
us to.
Yeah,
change.
it is concentration, it says here. So 1 hour concentration. But that doesn't matter. It shouldn't impact with the...
I shouldn't negate other things which are not concentration against it.
If you're... Yeah, so if you're doing it with...
Just say Vortex Warp. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Cool. So I think... Okay, so you have all of these plans if you put them together. Is there anything that Is there anything that you can do that you haven't mentioned? Any of you that might be helpful?
I have one thing that might be helpful for you. I'm just going to keep going.
Do you all want to just keep talking at the same time and just make this easy for us to understand?
Dash will start responding to Asuka in her exact voice, tone, intonation, cadence.
Okay.
Actor feet.
Okay.
Do it again.
I have slight hatred for you all. You all slightly... I find you very irksome.
That could have been me.
But I'm hiding it well.
What's an irksome?
Definitely could have been me. Right. So we have... yes, what were you going to say to Eldrin?
Oh, she's going to ask... Could she ask... Eldrin, could you ask your deity to save Remington? They gave us trees.
I don't think that works that way.
Oh.
Have you asked him? I mean,
no.
Where's the harm in asking? What's the worst to say? No.
Well, it's not more of a hey, do this. It's more of a I ask him something and he tells me something. He doesn't take action. He gives information.
Oh.
And
is Remington going to be okay? That's a fair question.
Yeah. That's something I could do. It's not amazing, but I could fly for a minute, which isn't
This is good.
the best thing in the world, but I can fly. I've never tried lifting someone while flying though, so that's my problem.
You're sure.
It's a minute more than I can fly.
If you guys don't do anything absolutely absurdly crazy over the next 24 hours, I'll give you a long rest the night before.
God damn.
Fuck it.
Wow. Bait and switch, huh?
I'm sitting in the pub having pints. I'm getting that fucking long rest in.
That doesn't matter to me. I'm going spelunking.
She's eating the bread.
Spelunking. I like sit for when I sat. I'm like leaning against the wall and I'm like thinking. And I just tell her like I can do the whole flying thing. And I just say, I'm not sure if it could be of any use, but what kind of people would be in the square? Like, would there be many people who would be, to put it plainly, hungry and hard off for a bit of food?
That's usually a given in Balborough, to be honest. At least a significant proportion of the plebs down at the street.
Okay. So you're saying that
they're not going to start a stampede for a loaf of bread, put it that way.
No, but should 45 pounds of food?
What about a bag of silver?
Why do you measure in pounds? It's so archaic.
I know. Again, these set rules, wherever they come from.
It's literally imperial. We're in the imperial capital.
Yeah. Yeah. Should a large quantity of food appear could cause quite a stir in the streets and maybe delay. Guards don't understand what's going on. They're trying to investigate, draws attention away. It's not a distraction by any of us. It's a distraction because people are hungry and see food.
Lissa leans in. Dash was saying he didn't want to do two things because it causes it makes it obvious that he was taken or something.
I think the ideal situation here is to make it look like there was no outside interference and that he managed to escape himself. If there's outside interference, then naturally there's going to be an investigation into who enacted said outside interference. So
Asuka
food,
says,
yes.
That makes
Great
sense
idea,
because he'll be wanted either way. But anyone else who's spotted will then be down with that ship.
He's already wanted, isn't he?
He is, exactly. So it doesn't
He's going to put the food there. The food will simply appear and they're going to investigate random people who their reply will be, get fucked, I was hungry.
No, there'd be an inquiry into how the food got there. Consider everything is going to be treated with great suspicion they're expecting magical interference, I would presume.
What if we set a building
Granted,
on
they
fire?
will get it. Again,
That's
big display.
yeah. That's I was going for the
Still a big
make it
display.
look like it's the people. Again, just
Food is a
Could you make
food
the
one
food
good for
appear
a little.
earlier and then people hand out bags of food? We can get people
That just looks like the
from
king is
some-
being nice to people.
Yeah, we
the
can have
food
people
with
from the Ninth
available
Gate just hand out.
for 24 hours. So yeah, technically I can.
So we could do that as a preparation and hand it out as if like the king has rewarded you these goods. The king won't get mad at that because it makes him look better. For him to say that wasn't him would make him look worse, right?
There would be the question of, did I authorize this? Maybe.
Yeah, but is he
kerfuffle
going to
that way.
say anything that makes himself look worse? I don't think so.
So
I
that's
don't
just
think
enough
he's
subtle
handing it.
confusion to.
Because then he would go, bring me that man that's handing out food, because I did not do that. There
Pose as one of the masses. Thank you, great king, for bestowing these gifts upon us, and start chucking the food into the crowds.
Is that
That's an option.
Rather walk in coals for 10 days.
You
There-
can do
there's-
that if you wish.
there's-
There's a place you can
That
do
I
that.
would recommend it.
Really?
I think we're getting sidetracked here
Yeah.
on this food thing.
Yeah. Yes, possible little confusion, kerfuffle. It's an option, but that's not going to be the crux of the plan, I think.
I don't
Also,
think it
I
would
don't know that
be.
I've ever been to an execution where I'm like, I could do with a donut. Like maybe people's appetites wouldn't be as wholehearty. Maybe.
I think let's focus on the core of the plan. I think Invisible Boreal in flying in with a seal is the best way of doing it. If there's a way of making two of us invisible so I could get close and remove the what we presume is like one of those collars, that would be
okay?
great. But
How good at lockpicking are you, Dash?
very
how,
good.
How much time do you need?
About 6 seconds.
Have you ever picked one of those locks before? Do you know what to expect?
I've seen it.
I've
The
No
specific
mechanism.
mechanism I didn't really interact with.
Just pre-Eldrin?
Just fits.
DM, I
So
might just
that's
ask
one.
how much do I remember of it, because I know I was close to it, but Madrian did the actual picking of it at the time with the
Where
race
is
threat.
Did
That particular, I think,
you give back
does
the
Madrian
permit?
or Hatsu have it? I can't
Yeah, Hatsu.
actually remember.
Fitz was in the prison and Madriana took off the collar.
Is
Let's
if you're
send her
still
a
in chat,
WhatsApp and ask her.
if you remember, let me know.
Fitz, if you're there.
Yeah.
Hello, gentlemen, it is I.
So here's a Dash is trying to visualize picking the lock on it currently. How successful is he at visualizing it? But basically asking for a history check, if you want to word it that way.
You can make a history check. Yeah, just give me a history check.
God damn it.
Checks out.
God's damn it.
You
Sorry, I had to correct
have.
myself.
You're having a difficult time remembering if it's like a household lock. Is it a special lock? Is it a puzzle lock? You don't remember. No, Madriana did it quickly. How hard could it be?
Who's
Yeah.
the better rogue here?
Dash.
Tune in next week to find out.
Dash has more levels of rogue, damn it.
As a wizard.
As like more time is kind of going on, he's remembering. I just say to Dash, when you're heading to go and pick the lock, you would be invisible, right?
Yes.
And
Or a more manly voice of that, yes.
Dash just hit puberty. What a momentous occasion for all of us.
Still acting.
He's working on his voices for tomorrow.
so you would naturally need to get between wherever you're going and to there. If you were to pass me by, should I be standing in the crowd, I could try guide you, and it may be able to help you pick it. Also, I'm not sure if it would be any way helpful I can cast a shield on people. I'm not sure if it would be of any use or any help, but again, that would be more or less a cautionary reaction in case something fails, and should a blade come to Remington's neck, I'm not sure if that would help.
That would be very good for Boreal. If we were to consider that maybe the stage itself is anti-magic, if Boreal lands upon the stage and is no longer invisible, he would at least have a shield.
While doing this, I'm going to cast Mage Hand in the room. I want to see how transparent I can get the Mage Hand.
Not very, because I believe the only one who can get a transparent Mage Hand is Arcane Trickster, the rogue, if I recall correctly. So you can get it like translucent but not transparent, if I recall correctly.
I'm just going to sit there for a few minutes, try and like to adjust and twist. Obviously, it's not going to work, but I'm going to try.
It suddenly reacts and slaps Dash.
Who the fuck was that? Of course, that
I have a question to the DM
That's
for
me.
something. Thaumaturgy 2024 rules states different versions of it, of course. Altered eyes, booming eyes, fire play, phantom sound, tremors. One of them that I've skipped is invisible hand.
All right.
Now, it doesn't state you have an invisible hand like Mage Hand or anything, but it does say like you instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Yep.
Does that mean that it's technically like a hand is doing it? So that would technically be a hand, or is it
It
just
is
the
not a
act
hand that can
that's-
interact in any way other than what is listed there. So the list that you have is the only direct interaction that it can do. So if you're thinking of a different interaction, you can't. But Mage Hand can probably do that, because Mage Hand is literally just a mobile, the thing that can fly around from Adam's family.
Cool.
Does that answer your question?
It does indeed. Noted. Thank you.
Phantasmic.
Literally. Okay, I think before we end up going off on too many tangents as we tend to do, I think let's lock in the plan for the moment of Boreal flying in and getting Remington into the seal. Are we okay with that as our baseline?
As long as Ducky is cared for and perfectly A-okay.
Well, we can get her into some upmarket stables. They'll feed her the
It's a he.
best peppermints. I keep calling
Misgendering my
Kean
horse.
keeps calling her. Kean keeps misgendering the damn horse. We'll get Ducky into high-end stable, and
I
it'll be
love the idea
fine.
that Rory is literally just baiting you, and every time you say it's a he, it's a she, and if it's a she, it's a he.
And I wouldn't remember. Then the executioner. Are we able to find out who the executioner is?
Paddy O'Toole.
God damn it, Betty.
Paddy. Is he the fella that drinks Carlsberg down the local?
Yeah, well,
He's the only one who drinks Carlsberg.
So
Kingsburg.
that was a question. I know. I'm not sure if you're saying that in character or not, but I'll say it in
There is
character.
no Paddy O'Toole. Go ahead.
An idea I had, of course, was also to maybe frequent a tavern or bar or some form of public house or establishments where guards would be or would be known to frequent, and we perhaps maybe listen in or maybe strike a conversation with one. I can safely say that it would not be strange for someone from Bricks Under to be here, to see someone of magical belonging, magical being, to be killed. Magic is not always welcome in Bricks Under, so it would be something that if someone said, why is a guy from Bricks Under here, it wouldn't be out of sorts, but it would, if questions were to be asked later, would say, well, there was this actually. So I don't know. Food for thought.
I mean, if we can do that, if we can find the tavern where the executioner may be, and if I can strike up a conversation or simply listen in to them for at least a minute, I'll be able to replicate their voice and tone and pose as them, I assume the executioner will have a mask. So if we can take both of those plans where we can get Oriel flying in invisible and get me in position to take the executioner's place, I can quite easily interact with Remington and remove the collar if it's there and let him know what's about to happen without arousing too much suspicion. But we need to find out who the executioner is in order for that.
Okay. Sure.
Lissa,
What? Oh, sorry. Yes?
would you be able to find our old friend Sarah Finch?
Oh, why?
She's familiar with the taverns, the rumors.
I guess.
She might be able to find out who the executioner is.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'll go do that. What do you want me to ask her?
Find out who's. Find out if there's an executioner assigned for the edict.
Alright.
Find out who they are
Alright.
and where they might be drinking.
Sure. Back in an hour.
Thank you, darling.
I'll take 2 for the road. She shouts at the bar as she walks past. Cool. That means I only have to talk as one NPC. Living the best life.
There you go.
Would you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just say, would you like me to try and get information from my God? Would you like me to try go over a few things? If I rest long enough, I may be able to do more. I feel like a useful breath of fresh air here with some of the conversation. If I have enough rest, I may be able to assist a bit better.
How far can you push these questions?
Depends. Like if I ask too much or something quite specific, and being very honest, if it's something that he does not have any information on, he may just not answer, or he may say that he doesn't know. Might not actually even be him. Like I asked for him and prayed for him on the hillside, and he didn't appear. It was Sister
priest did?
Valen that appeared.
Oh,
So someone on
God's
his
working in
behalf.
mysterious ways.
Exactly.
according to the legends, yeah.
You ask one
If-
question, I have
Ask-
to be specific about it. It's
Keep the
about.
question simple if you can. That's my.
I can ask him
concern.
about a specific event or maybe a goal that we have within this set few days.
I
Ask if there is a
the
plan.
collar.
Yeah, ask if there's a collar on Remington. That's a good one.
But if it's a yes, then
Then we know.
great. Sky's blue.
Ask will the collar. We don't need to know if there is a collar. We need to know what the collar might prevent, I guess. Ask would the collar prevent Remington being put in the seal.
Assuming the god knows what the seal is.
I assume the gods
We're
know
all
everything.
knowing.
Okay.
You nod and agree until we get what we need, Eos. They're all knowing.
They are. They are.
Okay. Yeah. There's a few things that we can try, and like I said, I can kind of mold over a few things while we rest up.
Okay,
I'm going to finish my bread.
do that. Aska, you got anything to add to our current?
I think you have the makings of a good plan. If there is any extra ability skills or if any other information comes up, of course, react and respond. But for the moment, this makes the most sense. Just be aware that if your face is shown, one way or another, they'll get you eventually. Just do what you can to stay hidden. Don't rely solely on magic, because that would be insane. If that collar thing exists and can prevent magic, that means all of your plans go to shit. Except for Dash's plan to sneak in. Assuming that it doesn't have an aura or a radius of anti-magic, Dash should be able to pick the lock, and then you can use that seal or whatever form of magic to work. Dash can maybe leave once it's unlocked, and Oriel can fly in invisible. I don't know, but you're going to have a very small time window. Just keep that in mind. He won't be there for like a 3-hour ceremony. This will probably be 15 minutes, 20. I don't know what they have to announce about the edict, but I'm guessing that this part of the announcement is going to be the grand finale. Everything will be said before he comes out. So
We have to time it right. Absolutely.
it's a small window, unless you're opting to go into the palace to get him while everybody's outside. Could also be an option. But I don't know what kind of security they have in there.
At least with this, we know where he's going to be.
Yeah.
Removes a variable.
Sure. Well, send for me if you need me.
Thank you very
Don't
much.
worry, sister. You don't know us, and you don't exist.
I appreciate that.
It's the rudest thing you've ever said.
She walks out down the stairs. I'll take 2 for the road. Cool. So you're... Yeah.
Aska, my old friend. Of course, it's a Russian bartender.
You can voice all the bartenders now. That's great.
They're all named Jimmy.
Oh my god, Jimmy.
Jimmy, oh, you met my cousin Jimmy over in Brixander. Yes.
It's
Wow.
funny because in a fit of road rage one day, I couldn't say what I wanted to say in front of the child, and he was like, "What are you saying, Dad?" I was like, "The man is
Kurva.
being a Jimmy." And now
I thought you were going to say Corva.
no, Jimmy. And now I tell him anyone that's being silly or not making sense is called Jimmy. So yeah, there we go.
Seems like a good time to take a break.
Yeah.
Just before
Yeah.
we get back onto the rails. Jimmy makes sense. I like Jimmy. And I also like that Roy put in Paddy O'Toole as the BBG earlier when we were talking about him. Dave from Emerald Collector said Patio Furniture is a great lad for a BBQ. Excellent. All right. We'll take a quick break. We will BRB. I need to get some coffee into me so I can focus for the second half of the session because my vision's blurry. BRB.
Me.
BBQ. We're live.
Wimmy wham wham wazzle. If you guys watched me when we came back and I just sat there staring for a minute, it's because I was trying to remember what Wimmy wham wham wazzle was. Hello. We're back.
Hello.
All right, governor. I'm sorry, the UK. Well, that just makes it even.
Look, they can give us that one. Yeah, that's you
get that
for
one for
everything.
Yeah, that's
If we can
even.
say, all right, governor, then we're
That's it.
square on everything.
That's
yeah.
all we've been waiting for. 800 years of oppression to get all right, governor. Cool. Well, on that somber note, the fuck were we doing? Oh yeah. So
Playing D&D.
yeah. So I mean, it's up to you guys what you want to do now. We can proceed with RPing and do another RP an entire another day, or we can kind of just skip forward to the next day, go to the Morel Vaudrell stuff if you guys are planning on just taking it easy to recharge your spells and do your shit and prep.
How about for Wayne's World Time Warp?
Yep.
2 things I might just cover outside of RP. One, did Lissa find out information from what's her face, Sarah?
Oh, for the executioner.
I'm afraid that's
Fair
none of
fetch.
your business.
It's literally my business. I asked.
Oh yeah. All right, governor.
Silly DM.
What's the question? I just got to all right, governor, and I forgot. What was the question? Sorry.
So Lissa was going to Sarah Finch, the tavern informant and rumor broker.
Remember?
Yes, to try and find out, is there an executioner assigned for the event with the edict?
How the fuck
And
would I know?
who it is and where they might drink.
There is an executioner. It is the same executioner as always. It is the king's personal executioner, and nobody knows their identity because of the fact that they execute people for a living.
Ah, damn it.
However, they are a significantly large human, and they seem to really enjoy killing. So maybe you can do with that what you will.
That sounds very familiar. Fair enough. Useful information to rule out that avenue completely. All right, Governor.
All right, Governor. Fuck's sake.
That's just how we end the scene from now on. Thanks, Governor.
If we just say it all the time, just like we're 10 sessions ahead. Hell yeah. So yeah, executioner, no thing. Was there another question, or was that your only question? You said two things.
Second thing was if we could find out who it was, find out where they were drinking.
It's the same as the first thing.
Basically, yeah.
Damn it, Kian. Cool. Yeah. So.
Are you my wife?
He's not a very good rogue, okay?
Yeah. So
Stevie Nicks. Oh my god.
Just completely off topic. I'm gonna see a cover band of them in September, and I'm actually oddly excited about it. Like, just a local cover band. That's all they do. They just do. Who's the what's it? Fleetwood Mac covers.
Do you look smack?
I'm excited. We're in the front row for no reason. It looks fun. They look good. Nothing to do with the session. The coffee's starting to work, so wires are starting to cross now. That's what's happening. So
makes sense.
We move on to the 3rd of the 10th, 43. Beautiful day out there. A beautiful sunny day, because it always is. And yeah, if there's anything you guys want to blast through or anything like that you want to do today, fine.
I did have an idea I'd like to bring to Dash. We could go out super early in the morning if you wanted to, before the streets got busy.
Sure, I gotta do my pull-ups.
And suggest that I go with you to Square and try test something from 60 feet away.
Sure, yeah, we got time.
There are a few options depending on what you would like. I have a personal option that I would prefer, but it's up to you totally. My idea is that, so I could imagine we're having this conversation as we're walking to the square, maybe, if you're like saying, yeah, let's go. What I'll do is just what we'll position ourselves roughly about 60 feet away. You can either walk parallel to me or you can walk towards me, but I'm going to try and command you to walk the other way or stop.
Okay, so I just have to let this happen?
Usually you would not, and you would try and fight it back. I believe you would be able to choose to let it happen.
Okay. Sure. Okay. I see the inspiration here. Okay. Yeah. Let's do. Is this going to be obvious that you're doing this in public?
Nope. It is just a very subtle thing. I just have to command you to do what I want you to do. So it's not like I have to shout it. I would just simply have to voice the word.
Sure. Okay, let's do it. We'll try to do it like across the square as much as possible. So, all right, let's do it.
And they were never seen again.
Command you to pin me to the wall like you did that time in Ambulance.
Yeah. I command you to come on over here. No. So
go on. Get on over here.
Approach. No,
This
so
is Doyle
what?
casting command. Go on.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is, while he's walking away, so like if we've gotten to the square, I'm going to look around myself to see is there anything that I'm going to lean on my knowledge of my own hometown and ask, would there ever have been any execution or any kind of thing like this in Bricks Under?
I think executions are a little bit above Bricks Under. I think they're more into Reformation, based on the lore that we've like kind of established about Bricks Under and what we've gone through. Executions are very Palperoth because they still lean into the old kind of ways of the people of Pauper who built this place to begin with. Like this is one of the oldest places as well as being just a majestic fucking place. So I think probably not from Bricks Under. If they did, it was the early days. Definitely not in your lifespan. Yeah.
Before my time. Yeah. Not gonna turn this into 20Q or anything.
Question 3.
Just a list.
Yeah.
Like that one person that calls and goes, "Oh, hey, I'm glad I got through to you. I have a list of things to help with today." Anyways, so I would like to know, from my knowledge of the guards in Bricks Under, would there have been anything, and this is definitely a question I should have asked about 3 months ago, is there anything I would have had any knowledge about of anything anti-magic detecting in Bricks Under?
Make a history check, sir, and take advantage.
I'm also going to rub my hands and say light guide, and I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
I like to imagine Eldrin does like that whole Chad thing where he's guarding himself. Like,
Dice falls out of his hand.
Yeah, imagine. You said with advantage?
With advantage.
1d4 on top.
what fucking accent was that?
Coffee sitting, man.
That's gotta say.
19.
Okay. That helped.
Sure the fuck did.
Thank you.
Yeah, anti-magic is very much so a thing. It is just not the way you think it is. It is not an arcane anti-magic thing. It is a mechanical thing. Artificers make it.
Yeah. Dad, no. Sorry.
Your dad spearheads the campaign of like anti-magic.
He's just like a moment where he like turns around the corner, black hood, and just like pulls it down. I was like, well, shit. And I'm just like, no, Dad, no.
Write that down.
Yeah.
And at that moment, da-da-da-da.
The campaign ends.
Cliffhanger of the year. So there's like, as I'm like looking up around things, there's kind of like memories flittering in and out, and moments of like realization of like, it's not magic detecting magic or preventing magic. It's machinery. It's like mechanical. It's an item that would have to be within range and these kind of things. And again, the realization of an artificer.
we call them engineers in this campaign, but like artificer for you, yeah. But like the other thing to consider when you're looking for stuff like this, now that I can actually talk about it just a little bit, know your audience. Why would the king use magic to prevent magic? So if you're looking for something, it has to suit the person you're looking at it for. This stuff is planned out and thought out. He isn't hiring wizards because that's not his MO, right? So there has to be another method. So if he's going to have anything here, it's not going to be a sigil or a ward, you know?
Yeah. On the higher towers and around where the stand is, do I see anything that would maybe already be there, or any kind of area that's cleared where something may be brought in? Like, for example, if imagine something we've all done. Like you're going to like a concert, and you see like where they're going to bring in the set for like the gig and stuff like that. That's cleared before anyone comes on set.
Like where they sneak Eminem in.
Yeah. Like anything like that where you're going to be like, this is oddly clear here. Like that would definitely fit like some kind of machine here.
There's still a day and a bit to go, and building has just begun. So there is definitely still building going on. There definitely is room for more stuff. What they're doing or what they're not doing is questionable, but they are bringing chairs up on the platform, stuff like that. Like the main area is still the same. There's the 4 pillars, there's the walls, and there's a big open space where like it looks like a fountain or something a long time ago may have been. They could build something there, but it would disrupt the people from standing there. This would also be something that where they want people to be. So it's like you can't exactly inside check the space, if you get me. So like it's hard to come up with what it could be or how they're going to use the space. That would be more Kyle figuring things out for Eldrin.
Yeah, like ideas in my own head being like, okay, okay, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna say Dash is in and around that 60 feet mark now.
He's exactly 62 feet away.
Cool. I'll walk 2 feet towards him.
He walks 2 feet away from you unknowingly because he's Dash. No, go on. You're right.
Okay, must keep pace and just keeps.
Good man. He
Distracted
just
by,
sees
like,
me walk forward, and he's like, "Oh, do I do this too?"
He's just looking at a piece of paper on the ground rolling, and he's just wandering towards it, forgot what the whole plan was, what he's doing. That's what I would like. That's not even like RP shit. That's what I would do. Like I would be like, go stand over there and wait for me while I like work out where 60 feet is, and I'd be like, all right, I'll just walk off.
Ooh, a fiver.
Yeah.
So, ooh, a pigeon.
Just follow the pigeon in the street.
If, for example, like we're walking further away from the palace, parallel lines, and we're kind of like walking, I look over at him at one point and just say, approach. I just look over and just like turn and just say, approach.
You cashed in the old spell.
I cast command.
Cool. Is it a save or does it just...
It is a wisdom save and throw he has to do, but again, he asked
to fail, right?
Okay.
Are you choosing to fail, Dash?
Dash will choose to fail, but can Kian roll anyway to see if he would save?
See why not? That's a good use of our time. We only have 3 hours to play a week, but you know, let's just do not. He wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Okay. No. Cool.
How does that like? Would Dash even? He's not had this done to him. Like, what actually happens?
You're watching a piece of paper go by, and then about a minute later, you're suddenly aware that you're standing in front of Eldrin because you chose to fail.
Eldrin.
Dash.
Huh.
To Eldrin, that was pretty much you just walking straight across. To Dash, it was just instant.
And there's like a moment where I see like he's kind of like realized what's happened, and I'm like, walk with me.
About halfway across, he's like, brains, and you're like, oh.
Turn on dead, he goes back the other way.
And I just, as we're walking back, I just explain what I say. So that's fine. That seems completely fine. There are a few things just standing around here, kind of just, you know, when you have breath of fresh air and thoughts come in and out of your mind. I don't think there's any magic, detecting any magic here. I don't think there's anything like that. There's most likely not any magic beings here at all other than us and Remington, of course. I think...
Did you just say you're magical? Like 3 people walking by, like...
Cast fireball. Don't even have it. I'm just like...
It's historical in all my campaigns that people are like, we can't talk about this one thing. All we'll talk about is this one thing. Like, can't tell anyone this one thing. I'm going to tell everyone this one thing.
I ain't got spells, but I'll cast these hands.
Do the Henry Cavill, like, reload animation?
Yeah.
Red E for everybody. Yeah, so I just kind of give him
Damn
the
sure.
lore and information that it would most likely be something that was engineered and built that would have to be fit somewhere. And
Yeah.
it
Makes sense.
depends on how much money and funding was put behind it, but I'm not sure what the size of said machine may be, or how many of them there would be. Depends on the radius. Each one would be able to like admit a certain amount, again depending on the funding, if it's bigger or smaller, but it definitely would need a hand like my father's, an engineer of some form.
I
to work.
understand. I was expecting something more like that than using magic to stop magic from these, to be honest. So yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So we'll blame your father. Okay.
Thanks, Dash.
No, that's good insight. Well done, Eldrin.
I don't see anybody chasing us. I didn't see any heads raised. I didn't see anything strange at all.
I do need to do something real quick. Well, wait here. Dash is going to just scale the nearest building.
I got kidnapped instantly.
And just spend a minute sketching the area. Just get a vantage point and just literally sketch the area to just give Asuka like a visual.
The biggest regret in this campaign is the fact that you can at will just scale buildings, and I can't make you make any kind of saving throw for it, because my god, I would. Cool, no worries. We already know that you're good at drawing and proficient and stuff at that too, so no bother.
Cool. Then obviously dive into hay bale on the way back down.
Oh,
Missed the hay bale. Dexterity saving throw. Cool. You guys doing anything else?
heading back. I'm good to go.
Gotta change and get ready for my date, I guess.
Yeah, as all people do when they've a date at 8 p.m. By 9 a.m. they are ready to go.
There was a time where, yes, I would be up at 6 a.m. profusely sweating because I have a date at 9 p.m. that evening. What am I going to wear? It's a girl. Oh my god.
Definitely at the gym, being like, gotta get a pump.
I'd be profusely sweating because I'm always profusely sweating.
Like, I can't lash out. He's right.
He is 100% right. I have done that before. Actually, before I went to meet Ken last time, I was like, I gotta go and like I was lifting dumbbells before going to the
I get
gig.
it though. I get it.
He posts TikToks. Follow TikTok, by the way. And before he does it, he's just like, gotta pump first, do my 3-minute plank, and then like sweaty, and then he's just like, hey, roll D20s. Anyways, so we're back at
Very quickly, because you said follow TikTok, Ian. What is your TikTok? Because otherwise we're gonna go too far from it.
at ours.
At Kieran Griffin FM.
Thank you.
At ours, Flying Orc.
Okay.
TikTok.
All right. Lock it in. Yeah, so Dash walks down without checks. You head back. You are now back in the sewer. Does anyone else want to do anything, or are we just kind of locking through today?
Wayne's World, time warp.
Yep.
Sponsored by
Yep,
Pepsi.
happy to skip on.
Cool.
Hey, Pepsi, if you do want to sponsor us.
I just meant because they were like out the hallway through that
Yeah.
movie whenever they talk about sponsorships. Best movie sponsorships ever.
So good.
Cool. It is now the night. It is 7:28 p.m. Still bright as fuck, but it's the nighttime. You have to meet Morel, I believe, at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
8 at 8.
Gonna switch up the old Sudaruni.
Shifting veneer.
Shifting veneer. Switch from because he has been wearing the Desert Wanderer for the last while.
Mhm.
So going to change it to the Pale Baron, Dash's default suit, basically the white blazer, which gives advantage on charisma in formal settings. Well, persuasion.
Cool. That can only work in my favor. I do not regret giving you this at all. What would you... All right, so you're going to go meet her? You bringing 2 bags of moldy bread, or...
Dash just like donate that to fucking
Moldy bread.
charity somewhere.
Okay,
Don't
yeah,
say
that
orc.
checks out. He's
Just-
giving moldy
just
bread
gotta-
to the homeless. All right.
Just gotta chuck it out for the birds.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. I see how it is. I'm gonna tell your
Yeah.
partner that you're feeding like moldy bread to birds. I'm just gonna tell her.
I
and I'll let her know.
literally do that at home. If the
Alright.
birds go mold, it's like just your birds take it.
Cut the mold off, man. Give them. They deserve good bread.
Well, yeah, obviously.
If you throw it far enough, it might hit
funny
the
how
border.
funny how I didn't mention that till I mentioned that.
Thought it was obvious, but anyway,
I'll just say to your partner, we'll see what happens.
just take off the mold, give the mold to the kids, and the good parts to the birds.
Okay. Government, he's kidding. He is kidding, government. Police are just gonna show up to your house. Cool.
I
Not in
knew
this
the birds were
country.
real.
True, not in this country. The fuck we're talking about? This is what happens when you derail me. All right, okay. You're at the yeah, you're going to Morel's fucking place. You're not bringing moldy bread, I guess.
No.
Day.
Cool. What do you want to do?
Go to Morel's.
Easily done. For no reason, I'm just going to turn on this music. So you're meeting her at her place, is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. She is dressed incredibly well. Wearing an absolutely stunning dress. One of the finest in Popbroth. Made by someone of a familiar name, but we won't go into it. She
Dash has a Johnny Bravo moment. Joel hits the floor. Ooga.
love Johnny Bravo. Man. Wouldn't work today.
Hey there, pretty lady.
Does he show up in like just that shirt?
Just the shirt, jeans.
Just the shirt.
Yeah.
Jeans.
like sits
Edward
down
there.
with like really nice dress on, and next minute like Dash just turns around and goes, "Mama warned me about women like you. I was hoping she would cry."
Oh man, such a good show.
Johnny Bravo back.
Yeah. What do you? You greet her. She's just happy to see you. A cart crashes behind you when they see her dress.
Not the cabbages.
What are you doing?
I don't even know how to fucking approach this with you now, to be honest.
Go ahead, Kane.
Damn it.
Flirt with the DM.
I will flirt with Ken. There's no question about that.
This is now a game of escalation, so good luck.
Game of chicken.
Gay chicken. Miss Valdrell, you look lovely this evening.
Does she know your last name, or are you still like Francis to her or something?
I think she knows Stash Eidman. Yeah. He was on the wanted poster.
Good, because she bought the dress from your mother before your mother's house went bye-bye. But I couldn't then remember, so I panicked for a second, and I was like, why does she know Heidman? No, but she does. Okay, fine.
She knows. Plus, we discussed last session that she would not be using his name for enterprises moving forward.
Cool. And she also gave a note to the other guy to give to Dash Heidman, which was just you anyway. That's just how you roll.
That's how I roll. Well, where are you taking me?
Yes, follow me. She takes you to this amazing place. It's just a little sweet little kind of like place for dinner or whatever, I guess high class fancy dinner. And there's just like gentle conversation, there's a harpist, candlelight, small tables,
Lovely.
good food.
Is there any other people there that Dash would recognize?
Oh yeah, like the highest of society is here. Like this place charges by the Aurum, not by the moon or the bell. Like this is like when we talking food or meals from here, this is not a place that's usually on. This audio is freaking me out because someone is whispering in my ear. We're not talking about like, you know, you go to a tavern and you get steak. We're talking like this was like corn-fed cow from Arboris on a secret farm that was like oh, did I say cow? Sorry, I meant camel. The Jurgen farms. And it's yeah, it's really juicy camel.
So what I'm hearing is tiny portions.
No, it's good sized portions. Like
Calling
it's-
him skinny.
because it's good sized portions. Eldrin's just against the window outside. No. No, it's good sized portions because my world is not a piece of shit. So when you pay for something good, you get something good. There's
I'll
also
take
free
that.
healthcare, free education. It's a good world.
God, even in this tyrannical government, my God.
Yep. Even in this tyrannical government, take the hint.
Stares pointedly.
For the next 40 minutes until we end the session. Cool. Yeah, so I mean, like, what merit of conversation are we having here? Like, oops.
I mean, there will be the usual kind of small talk. How is business? That kind of thing. Probably loosely touch on. trade deal
Oh,
kind of
nice.
thing.
Loosely touching. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, no, she'll tell you that business is good and that, like, she's excited about your joint venture. She assumes that means there'll be a lot more contact in the future.
Naturally. But Dash explained to her that you would intermittently at least sail with the supplies just to keep oversight on them.
Right. And she wants to know if you'll keep oversight on her or her business. Maybe just swing by sometimes.
Yeah. Well, of course. We'll have to, as I mentioned, change the name associated with consultation contract for my own personal security.
At that point, the waitress comes up. And, can I take your orders? You look up and it's for sure, Lissa.
Fantastic. What's on the menu?
If you don't know, then it may not be the right restaurant for you. Pretty much anything you want.
On the menu.
I'm just saying that was a failed based opportunity for you to go.
Yeah.
"Can you tell me about the menu, please?" And then Lissa goes, "And I please
The
remember your
menu.
business."
You can basically have whatever you want here. Just imagine any high-class restaurant.
Lobster. Because why not? Actually, no, that's shite because the lobster will need the whole bibs and the whole thing.
I just realized the kid's actually nervous about this. There's somewhere in there there's a bit of nerves.
Absolutely.
What do you want?
I'll have the sea bass.
Of course you will. Yeah. And for the lady? She's gonna venison.
Cool. Can I?
The waitress just whispers,
If
sea
it's-
bass is to die for.
As she comes in, so just to confirm, it's 100% definitely Lissa, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Cool. Just
As much as 100% definitely, it could be anyone, I guess.
I'm going to leave it off before I do something very inappropriate to a poor innocent woman.
It's definitely Lissa. Like, it's definitely Lissa. Like, the only reason I was being hesitant is because I know people like Slade exist. But, like, as far as you're concerned, this is 100% Lissa. And the way she's sassing you would solidify that. Yeah.
Cool. In that case, I am going to just try subtly just caress her thigh. Just,
Waitress?
Just, yeah.
How publicly are you doing that? Like, you said subtly.
Not
but,
at all.
Okay.
Subtly, like just when she's taking
Just-
the order, just so.
Just for shits and giggles, why don't you just give me a sleight of hand? Just throw it out there.
Yeah. That's a 20.
Okay. It was a 1 in 20 shot that it fucks up.
Yeah.
That's mine, not 20.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, what the f am I doing? Oh my god.
She heads out to go fetch
So-
the orders.
Cool.
Cool.
So, Morel, why did you ask me here?
Just to talk business.
Business is good, as you said. I'm surprised a woman of your standing would be so willing to be seen in public with someone like me, given you know what was on those posters in Unbidden.
What do you mean? I'm sure that was somebody else.
I can assure you it wasn't.
I'm fairly sure, as long as you're here, that it was someone else. But I'm sure we can make those things go away as well. It's not that hard to find the right connections.
Is that something you could do for me?
I can find the right people to do that for you.
Even without knowing who put my name on there?
Shy of the king himself.
Very close.
Can almost leak through the character. My sass is not appropriate here.
It was his right hand, the monarch's blade.
Oh. Sounds like you have caused a lot of trouble to the people of Anbudden.
I made an error in judgment in trying to pitch my abilities directly to the crown. I broke into the museum.
With what intention? And as she does ask that, she just looks at the passers-by, and suddenly you just feel a sharp dink on the back of your head. Oh, sorry, sir. As the waitress just clobbers you in the back of the head by accident with the wine bottle as she's passing, and she puts it down and she pours the wine for both.
Thank you, milady. To show that it could be done.
To test the security, then.
Effectively, yes.
But then how did you end up on a wanted poster?
They didn't like that I tested their security too well.
I see. Then I guess it's good we had the best security detail check our buildings if you were able to easily rob a museum. What did you take?
I didn't take anything. I just got in.
Almost
That
a
reminds
wasted
me-
opportunity, no?
Almost. But again, wasn't my intention. You left 3 upstairs windows open in your building 2 nights ago.
Never know who might want to pop by.
Be that as it may. You should be more cautious.
Yes.
Because if anyone wants to pop by, that's a danger to you.
Danger to us both? Perhaps?
I'm always in danger, so don't worry about it.
So, what's next? You're going to fill up a few bottles and bring them back?
I guess so, as much as we can.
Will you need a place to stay when you return?
I have my places, but it's always good to have options.
I need to stop watching Kyle. I say things and I look around and then I just see like Kyle do the crazy shit. Yes. Well, perhaps that's enough work talk. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
What would you like to know?
Anything you're willing to tell? Dash. You glance outside the window. Across the street, leaning against the wall, is a familiar figure. Pale skin, dark hair, scrawny, and holding a blade in his hand, just twisting it slowly, watching you through the window, is a young gentleman named Latch. Are you alright?
I believe so.
Are you too modest to talk about yourself and your exploits in life?
My exploits are nothing extraordinary. Is Lissa still about?
She would be in the kitchen, but she'll be back shortly, yeah.
Gonna keep an eye on Latch while keeping the conversation going with... Well, I'll just kind of tell her about my mother and her work, which obviously she's aware of. Just gonna keep the conversation going that way, but tell her that I've been... Well, I suppose tell her I came from less than honest background. That the reason I'm so good with security is because I broke the security. And I'm actually trying to keep an eye.
No? In Pelpro?
Yes, but not in the same circles as you were. My circles were significantly
seen you
dirtier.
before. Several times at many major events.
You have? None of which I was invited to, I might add.
Interesting. That explains why
Yeah.
nobody seemed to know who you were, but everybody seemed happy to have you there. I remember when
Exactly.
you were at... Where was it? Halvane Estate? He seemed to quite like you. He took to you.
He did. He was very talkative, particularly after a few bottles of brandy. I took a bird charm from him, I believe.
Do you still have it?
No, I fenced it the following morning and gave the money to an orphanage.
I see.
Forgive me, but I'm not sure you would be all too aware of the desperation of those in the gutters here.
I mean, I hear the tales.
You should see it sometime. Might be an experience. Everyone has to fight for every scrap that they get and eventually crawl their way out. Is there any movement with Latch as this conversation's going?
He's just sort of watching you, but make an insight check.
The 12.
Hard to tell what he wants. He's playing, not just paying attention to you, but also to the other person at this table. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
whatever his intent is not known, but he's not just watching you.
Okay. Forgive me, I think I see an old friend outside. Would you mind excusing me for just a moment?
Oh, sure. She looks out and kind of looks around. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
I'll be...
do I wait here?
Yes, I'll be right back. So I'll walk out and make my way towards Latch in a non-aggressive manner.
Mm-hmm.
And stand next to him against the wall. Didn't expect to see you here.
Careful now.
Why?
I'm not the only one here.
Who else is here?
Not to worry. I just happened to see you walking past and I couldn't resist. How's your back?
Good as gold.
Still got a knife in it?
Presume there's always one there.
It's definitely a target. Now, what could you
Well, if
be
you're
doing
watching
here on
me-
such an auspicious day?
Ooh, big words for you. Dinner with an acquaintance. And what would bring you here?
Dinner with an acquaintance.
You want something?
Not from you.
Not from me? From who?
You sure it's just a coincidence you're here on this day? With everything going on tomorrow, it seems like quite the coincidence.
Nothing's ever a coincidence if you take that outlook at it. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens for a reason. What does it matter?
I mean, would it be easier if I took the form of someone else so you could just tell me all your secrets?
Would make it more palatable, for sure. You could take the form of someone who's fucking off and never bothering me again.
Well, we can find ways to never bother you again.
I could find ways to make sure you never bother anyone again.
If you could do that, you would have already done it.
You may yet prove useful.
That's what I said about you, too. But you're lucky
Who
you
said-
sent the girl back. Otherwise, we'd all still be trying to find you.
Sorry, DM, I have no idea what he means there. I've forgotten something.
It's absolutely fine with me if you've forgotten something.
What do you mean?
The daughter. We were tasked with bringing her back whatever way was necessary. And she just showed up. Happy coincidence.
Toshisuga's daughter?
Oh, the boss's daughter.
Oh. Oh, her. Oh, you're in trouble.
No, I don't think so. If I was in trouble, I wouldn't be here. Not
You
today.
have no idea how many eyes you have on you, have you?
Do you know how many eyes are on you?
Doesn't matter to me.
Pretty sure it will tomorrow.
Why?
I assume you're not just going to let that mentor of yours get his head chopped off. There's probably a reason you're here. We did deliver
I
the
came here
gift
to-
after all. Of course we know he's here.
What gift?
Your mentor. How do you think he got here?
Oh, he's a gift. I wasn't entirely sure if he was, to be quite honest. Was he at least in, good standing when you delivered him?
I don't understand your question. You mean all extremities attached?
Yes. Healthy, breathing.
How's Slate?
He's doing pretty good. Have a message you'd like me to pass on?
No. I'll just pay him a visit myself.
I'm sure he'd enjoy that.
Hmm.
Tell me, what's to stop me from sticking a dagger between your eyes right now?
Besides a group of guards standing on that corner. And your
How much do you think
reputation.
I?
And of
How
course,
much do you think I care about either of those?
Oh. And her? You look in and past Morel Vaudrell, about 3 tables over. Someone sitting with a little cowboy hat. You can't hear him, but I'm damn sure he's saying, well, shit.
You assume a lot, Latch. Again, are you that sure and that brazen to think I wouldn't simply murder you in cold blood here in the street?
I don't think you're brazen enough to risk someone else's life to do it.
Well, it's like you hardly know me at all.
He opens up his arms. Well,
Like I said, you may yet prove useful.
I guess we'll see. Well, best be off. Big day tomorrow. But I'm sure
You
I'll
got
see you
plans?
there. Plans? Absolutely. Enjoy the announcement.
Sure, it'll be enthralling.
He takes your form, nods towards you, and walks off down the street.
I'll go back into Morel.
When you go through the door, you look over at the table, and Drell is no longer sitting there. The seat is empty. Still moved the way it was. He's just no longer in it.
Sit down at the table and just say to her, you ever get the sense that something bad's about to happen?
Yes, I suppose. Sometimes. Intuition?
He'll lower his
troubles
voice
you?
to a whisper. Remember I asked you to find out what the Archon's interests in Valperoth are?
Yes, but unfortunately it's not that easy to find out such things. She's looking around and glancing around because that's not a name you just throw around in public.
Well, my old acquaintance out there, I believe, is at his behest, and seems like something's going to be happening tomorrow rather than just the announcement of that edict.
Oh. Not that I'm aware of. It's just we're all being brought to the square for the announcement.
Being brought?
Well, invited. You know, it's optional attendance, but I don't understand why you wouldn't go.
How do you feel about executions?
Not fantastic.
Are you aware that's what's going to happen tomorrow?
Well, yes, they're going to announce this edict, the Purity Edict, and they're going to make a formal presentation, and the king will be there, which is exciting.
Can I pre-roll an insight check?
You can just roll an insight check on what was said, if that's what you want. Like,
No, what I'm trying to think. Dash is weighing up. Does he tell her who Remington is relative to him? You know, and trying to gauge how she might react.
Roll for trust.
yeah, Kyle's sarcasm is actually true. It is more a question of your trust for her than it is a question of insight, because whether you can depend on someone or trust someone isn't going to be determined by the roll itself unless you do tests prior to that. So if that's the case, you could ask it something and then roll for it and see how she behaves before doing something, but that would be, you wouldn't need to pre-roll that. You would just roll the insight after she answers.
Yeah. How familiar are you with the Remington's Arcanum of Magic and Might?
Not very. It's a myth, I believe. It's supposed to be some legendary facility for training an elite few magic users, but considering we never see magic users, I have to assume it's not true.
Not just magic users. I was a student there.
Pardon?
I studied there.
She stays quiet.
Does that concern you?
You have such elaborate and wild stories, it's... Why did you study there? Like, if not, you said not just magic users, so what were you there for?
She wearing any jewelry?
Sure. Necklace with D on it. No. She'll wear rings and stuff. Yeah.
Cool. In that case, I want to try and take her rings off her as I'm talking to her.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
Not 20.
For a 30. As you're talking, I'll let you do whatever you want. Actually, to be honest, you can tell me how you do this.
So as he's talking to her and he's asking her that question, he's like keeping very intense eye contact with her, and I presume her hands would be on the table, and he would literally just slip the rings off one by one by one by one, kind of as she's moving her hand. Dash's hand is in, take it off. You know, she might be, whatever movement she's doing, he's matching it, mirroring it, and slipping the rings off. So when she asks what he was doing there, he'll open his palm and let the rings drop one by one by one. It's because I'm very good at what I do.
And did you do that through magic or practicality? Or some form
Practicality.
of practical magic?
Pure practicality. Keep your attention locked on me, and people tend not to notice the subtle touches. But I have experienced magic done to me and around me while there. And I can assure you now, there's people even in this restaurant that are hiding some abilities. It's much more extensive than I would have ever thought growing up here.
Yes.
Do you fear it?
Greatly.
Why?
Historically, it has not been beneficial to our community. Race threats exist. Harm comes from magic. I have seen no good. I've heard of no good.
Harm comes from blades. Harm comes from words. As you speak, and I take it you use a knife on a regular basis. It should definitely be respected. I have seen it do terrifying things, but not every practitioner, in fact, very few, relatively speaking, are actually a danger.
If you intend
But what?
to tell me that you yourself have magic or magical friends or entities or objects, this is not the place to do it.
What I'm telling you is those with negative intent who have access to those abilities are highly dangerous. And the Archon is such an entity. As is his employee, who I met outside a moment ago. I need to find out information about what he intends to do here and what hold he has over the king.
Just... You could have hidden this from me. But you chose to trust me. What does this mean? The music is so abrasive, so fast.
In all honesty, probably that you are now in a significant amount more danger.
But more danger for you?
For me? Because of me? Simply being aware of what's around you opens your eyes to a lot more roads. Not all of them are good.
I'm fine with the danger because it's for you. Suddenly 2 plates appear in front of your face. One with cooked sea bass and one with venison. And accoutrement.
Is that Lissa?
For sure.
Yeah, Dash is going to tacky talk on the table, danger. And fuck, does she even know Latch? I don't think she does. He'll tap danger, Madriana's father nearby. While continuing the conversation.
Mm-hmm. She taps, do we need to go?
He'll reply shortly. I guess they'll eat the dinner.
A wise choice, that's what I would do. We have to go. It's an emergency, but, you know, give me a second. Just like into the brandy, like.
Come on.
Yeah. You wait an appropriate amount of time that's not immediate. Conversation stays clear of magic anyway. On the promise that at some point when you guys are alone, you will continue this conversation.
When leaving, then Dash will let her know that danger is coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to give her one more name to look into.
Okay.
Lucius Shadowbane.
I mean, he's infamous. What do you want to know about him?
Any rumors of recent activity?
No. Not in a long time.
The name's come up again recently.
Really? Rumors are he's dead.
That's the thing about rumors. You can't always be entirely sure. Do you know where Quiet Reef is?
Never heard of that place before. Perhaps we could go there together sometime.
You're persistent, I'll give you that.
What do you want to know about Shadowbane? Is there something that brings it to your mind? It seems unrelated to everything else going on. You're so mysterious.
He
There's
was.
so many things you think about.
He was as I say, a legend when I was growing up. But
Yes?
again, you must understand in my line of work, you need to keep connected to the opposite side of it. To keep tabs on the criminal workings in the Valparoth. And there's been rumblings that the name has come up.
Not in my circle. If his name came up, it would be something we would all have heard about. But if you, if I hear anything, I will let you know.
Do. Forgive me seeming distant, but you, again, in my line of work, attachment is dangerous.
I understand you have a lot on your mind, and I know an intellectual when I see one. There's a lot going on behind those eyes. I see a potential, Ash. And I believe in what you're
It's a
capable of.
great, big, throbbing potential. Right, well, I must prepare for tomorrow. I'll see you there.
Will I see you at the...
He's gone at Batman, and just like when she turns around to speak to him, he's gone.
Just like hiding behind a table like this?
Yeah, literally.
He's pulling the push door.
Yeah, he's just shaking the door handle. The fucking thing. She's like, the other door.
So, hang on, I want to see if I can do it properly.
Are you rolling? Stop. Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Yeah. She just lets out a... Lissa just walks out. She just throws the like waitress part of her dress just back, the little white part that she put on for the waitress thing. She doesn't care.
Literally Selena Kyle.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Not intentionally, but yeah, for sure. Actually, 100% probably is intentionally, but by accident.
Yeah.
That's definitely what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
Over here is Vaudrell going, oh, I even wore the matching set for him.
Not my words, not my situation. We're moving on. Dash returns to the sewer? Question mark.
Like a rat.
It's a
I
rat.
said Batman, but I think you meant Ratman.
Need a rat man?
Where are you? You weren't there today.
All right, Ratman, come on.
Something about a rat card? I don't know. Yeah, back to the sewers. Yeah, absolutely. And assume, well, how long was that date? Like an hour, 2 hours?
That was like 16 hours, I think.
Good lord, felt like it.
What the?
So yeah, if I don't know if people are awake or asleep, but gonna wake folk up and let them know. I just literally gather everyone together and recap what happened with Latch and Skullface. What's his head? Dipshit. Drell. Just let everyone know that
Skullface is a
happened.
much better name.
It is not.
Yeah, just let everyone know that happened.
Didn't kill Latch.
I was very tempted, but
It's a loose end.
he's a loose end, but then I could be
Did the
guaranteed
guard
that
not see him change?
they didn't take any notice.
Did you not think of alerting them to, hey, this guy just used magic?
The guy that looked exactly like me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, they like cut him or something and he changes back or whatever happens to people when they get hurt when they're changey people. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw Slate got hurt. He didn't change back, so yeah, I didn't have time to make those calculations and weigh the risk.
Okay.
So what
So,
did you
anyway,
what did you order? What did you eat?
Sea bass was very, very good.
You
What
hear Hatsu throw up as you mention seafish. Like seafood, I mean. Seafish?
Sea fish.
It's supposed to land fish.
Yeah, it's supposed to land fish. Yeah. Listen, it's my campaign. There's fucking land fish now, alright? See what you did?
Salamanders. Gotcha.
Desert fish.
Evolution.
Even drier. Desert fish. It's just a rat.
Fish in the desert.
There actually
It's
are
actually
fish in it. Anyways.
Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, look, they clearly have some intentions tomorrow, and they seem to be assuming that we are going to take some action. Obviously, they're right. I didn't confirm to them, but do we change anything knowing this?
Well, now we know we have eyes upon us, apart from what we already suspected.
They'll
Eyes
be
on.
looking for you. I'll be invisible.
Yeah.
You can sit in a balcony and watch.
Yeah. I guess so, but
Which plan are we actually going forward with? 'Cause we had like 12.
boreal swoop.
Boreal swoop. Invisible boreal swoop.
Invisible boreal swoop.
Okay.
That reminds me, we need to get Ducky into a stable.
Okay, I
Yeah.
don't want to destabilize anybody's plan. Just remind me, what is the failsafe of the magic of the invisibility of the boreal swoop fails? So, like, what if boreal becomes visible?
Boreal
Fireball.
keeps flying the fuck away. Fireball, smoke bombs. At that point, everything. Distract with everything you got. Make it look like there is an entire fucking army descending upon the place.
Okay.
Where do we go?
Back here.
Are we safe back here? Like, I know we are now, but like, if guards come, are we safe here? Because my feeling is no.
The alternative is try get to our ship, get it rigged and ready for sailing, and get out before guards catch us. And the length of time it's going to take to get the ship actually moving, they're already on top of us.
And assuming
So-
the dock will actually let us go during a city lockdown.
Exactly. So we need to get hidden, and here's our only opportunity.
Okay, and this is the only dock point. Okay, what about your dock friend? How persuasive is it that he would turn a blind eye to a ship that, for example, wasn't tied down during the city lock, or, for example,
He
was let
would
out?
turn a blind eye, but he's not the one in command.
Right. Who is?
I don't know. It's a bit of a bureaucracy.
What's a bureaucracy?
A lot of paperwork, a lot of middle management,
Okay.
a lot of meaningless titles.
Okay.
But it
What
means
is the
that
human
there's,
thing? Okay.
there's no one person that can override that. It's not worth considering. I'll put it that way.
I feel like everybody has their price to be the fall guy.
Yeah, again, one person, sure. But citywide lockdown, you're not getting one person letting you out of the dock.
What would be just a genuine question, because of course not a lot of experience with docks, but what would be preventing us other than like other ships around in our way?
The big block bar that they put across our ship to lock it in place.
Okay, but if we are, for example, saying, okay, we are leaving in the run up to everything, in the event that it is, we're preparing that, okay, there's about to be a lockdown, we would be the only ones knowing there's going to be a lockdown. For example, in 30 minutes, our ship is ready to go, and it's within enough distance that we can all get onto it still, and we are heading out barrier free.
Barrier doesn't lift until we're leaving.
Leave and stay within the dock. Oh, we forgot something. We're turning back around. I don't know.
We become suspects in the future then, Eldrin, because they know the exact description of our ship, what it looks like, its capacity and everything with that too. So while we may evade the problem today, we will be hunted. Our boat will be hunted.
Even so, we
Won't be sold. I get your point. Yes. Okay.
we're almost certainly not getting out with the ship. If we want to get out of the city, do it by foot. We can steal horses or whatever, and we can get out by foot for sure. That's an option.
Okay.
But the plan should be, if it all goes to shit, cause as much of a distraction as possible, get back here to regroup, and then we'll find the holes.
Okay. We need to all make sure we know exactly how to get to and from here from the square. Not everybody's been to the square, so we would all need to be aware. Maybe if we were to get to and from, and this is not me trying to rhyme, but get there, back in a pair.
Two's easier to follow.
Okay.
Look, the less we plan an escape, the less it can be followed. If it goes to shit, follow the chaos. Just fucking go. Dip, dodge, dip, move, duck.
Okay, so our plan is
And dodge.
currently invisible, boreal with the seal. So we need to get Ducky to a stable now.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is stressful.
No, it's actually fine. It's new me. When I sit.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
don't
stressed.
stress. I had some wise advice recently called "Don't worry about it." And while the words are quite meaningless, I'm trying not to.
That's it. Control what you can control, and whatever you can't control, don't worry about it. Only be upset
Personally,
if
Killing Latch would have been.
look, we can't control that, so we can't be upset at it.
Exactly.
If you didn't do it when you had the chance, then yeah, you can be upset about it. But right now, let's not be upset about it. Okay, we calling it a night?
We gotta get the stable.
Yes, we should go to Sunstride Stables.
In the morning. They wouldn't be open now.
Yeah.
Put him on the bow. Yeah.
We could do
We
that.
could.
Yeah, if you're happy
It's
with
not,
that, we
unusual,
could.
it's not unusual to have a horse and a boat, let's be perfectly honest. It's a perfectly normal thing.
Yeah.
So the question is, let him out directly on the boat, or let him out somewhere and lead him to the boat, which is
Somewhere
better?
leading to the boat is less suspicious.
So,
Considering how many
literally
eyes.
just in the alley upstairs.
We should tell the people of the ninth gate that, hey, there's a horse coming. So they don't go, oh,
I'll tell
We can
the
eat them.
guard, Peter, that the horse is here.
Peter.
His name's Peter. That's pronounced
You-
Peter.
Have no way of getting the horse up a sewer ladder. But we
Yeah,
can
That's
figure
what I
that
said.
out later.
We'll do it We'll do it upstairs. We'll
Above.
get upstairs.
Cool.
Yes.
Then the ninth
In a
gate doesn't
place
matter, they
that
don't need to
works canonically.
know. So you go to the boat. You got the horse out.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy. You go
Who's on
home.
the boat?
You get a long rest. Am I correct?
Yeah, just for
Yes.
the sake of keeping things the way they are, I'll pop the seal in the chat. Just so we can see it's been done. And yeah.
So
Yeah.
each of you gets a night's sleep, be it good, bad, or indifferent.
DM, I have a question.
Very quickly.
Want to get the daggers off Mama Heidman before
Sure.
going to sleep.
No problem. Um, Okay.
I mean, the whole suit too. If she'll give me the suit, I'll take the whole lot.
Sure. Eos, let's start with you. You fall asleep. Deep.
That music.
Deep asleep. Dash, Oriole, Eldrin, and Hatsu also fall asleep. For some of you, weirder than others. Eos, you're standing in a square. Pillars appear. A stage appears. And it looks surprisingly like where Dash and Eldrin were earlier.
Okay.
I showed him a sketch.
But you're not alone.
Oh.
Your friends are there as well. Dash, Boreal,
Okay.
Eldrin, you're all aware of what's happening, and for Busy in chat, Hatsu is also aware. You can see the executioner standing above Remington. You can see the king. You can see the guards. You can see the crowd.
Yeah.
You can see everything. Remington just keeps saying, "Let me go. Let me go." The executioner raises his blade. And he looks towards Remington looks towards you in his final moments. Making eye contact with you, Eos. Let me go. You wake up in a cold sweat at 7 a.m. Night has passed. You all wake up feeling it. You heard it. You saw it. That's where we'll pick up in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Because we are not here next week. Sorry, Foz.
Can we mark off long rest?
You can all mark off a long rest.
Click, 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 click.
Period edict is coming.
Oh my god.
And how it will impact you and the land is still unknown. That may not be the only change ahead of you as you face what to do next in the Wandering Isles.
Oh boy.
Let me find someone to read.
Who are we hosting tonight, Daddy Jam?
Raiden Hosen.
I prefer the word hosting, actually. It's good. This is nicer. So we're back on the 12th.
Yeah,
of
so
August.
we have next week off because both Biz and Master Keen will be away. And so instead of doing Keen's story without him, we figured it's best to just take a week and bring him back. Master Busy will be back in a few weeks because we know he's traveling and having a good time and hopefully feeling better. But yeah, we're coming towards a fast conclusion of the Palperoth arc. So decisions have to be made about what to do beyond that point, where I'm giving you that usual heads up because there may be a few sessions left here, but it's good to start prepping and planning and thinking about what to do next. Let's see. Who's having a good old time on Twitch?
I was having a good old time until, the trauma dump just there.
That's the way it is.
It's a you problem.
That's just the way it
This
is.
is every night for you.
Is the session over yet?
It is now, actually.
Exactly, yeah.
We'll give it to Jinnerbomb. It's just a bunch of icons on the screen, but I hope they're speaking English and having a good time. We haven't rated these guys before, so I want to rate them. We'll throw that out to them. Thank you so much for joining us this week. I'm so sorry we won't be here next week, but we will be back in 2 weeks' time. Feel free to join us in our Discord server and have some chats and bants and stuff like that. We love you very much.
Yeah.
We're
We
looking
hang out, we
forward to
play
coming
video
back.
games, we have bands. It's good. It's a nice
Yeah,
place.
We hang out in there. We hang out in public chat rooms, like
Pictures
like it's the
of
90s.
dogs and cats.
Public?
Public chat rooms. We hang out there like it's the 90s, and we do post pictures of our cats and or dogs. All other pets welcome. Those just seem to be the common.
Parakeets included.
Like
Wouldn't mind a
adventure.
parakeet. Good old lizard. Throw a lizard in there. Lizard for the
Sugar
wizard.
and a parakeet. Which one leaves each other first? I don't know.
We put pictures of Busy in there. It's all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
There's just stuff everywhere.
I got guinea pigs.
Kane posts
guinea pigs.
biceps randomly.
Oh
Yep.
yes, guinea pig pics.
Keen topless pics for free, just in there, man.
Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, you can request access
Who
to that
isn't?
specific.
Who isn't? I ask you. Thank you for joining us. We love you very much. We're going to host these guys. We hope that you have a good time with them. Tell them we sent you Orc Raid and all of that stuff. And we will
Orc
catch
Raid,
you in
multipass.
2 weeks' time. Multipass. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Where's the button?
It's there.